Truthpoint, ELEXECUTION, ENDGAME, Zero Dark, 2020, Begin Program.
Oh, we having an election? Oh, looks like people are going out there voting for the little candidate. Ooh, let's see who's gonna get the most votes. Ooh.
I didn't even know there was going to be an election this year.
I thought we already did the election. I thought we did like 3 elections this year with fucking Bloomberg. I thought he won. I thought he took home the bacon.
He had the most money.
He had the most votes.
Well, I don't know. You know, the weird thing about elections is, like, the whole time they're talking about this guy has this much percent. They're doing polls, but polls aren't the same as votes. I mean, it's confusing. Like, let's just get rid of this shit. But anyway, I guess
They don't tell the whole story. They don't tell the whole story.
I mean, you always say that. It's kind of your go-to line.
Yeah, well, it's true.
You're hedging your bets. Afraid to take a stand?
Oh, I'm taking a stand alright. I got fucking 300 fucking bucks on
Where'd
Bloomberg.
you get that hat? You didn't get it from the U.S. government. You got it from the fucking costume store. Phony.
So?
You didn't get that from being in the army.
I got it from, yeah, Uncle Sam himself.
No, that's not an officially licensed hat.
It was bestowed to me upon the forefathers. And I'll thank you not to... You're not even dressed. You don't even... What, are you wearing normal shit? You wearing, like, hipster shit?
It's
What is
normal.
that,
No,
night?
it's normal.
It's like a tarot card or some shit?
It's there's a skeleton on it, and he's got a little hat with the fucking, you know, the little feather thing on it.
Yeah. Yankee
I don't know.
Doodle.
No, like, you know, like they used to have back in the day. I think if you shot like an arrow at somebody's head, well, I don't know how it works, but you know, there's an official like battle reason why they have the little feather on their helmet.
Yeah, it's to scare enemies. It's like the peacock, you know? It's like how people peacock to attract women, you know?
To scare women.
Yeah, to scare women into having sex with them.
Yeah, or like in nature, how the peacock uses its feathers to scare
To
women.
scare other animals
To
into
scare
having
women.
sex with them.
Yes. Lions, zebras, goats.
Yes.
What have you.
That's how they get laid. I'm not going to question it.
But you know, we're not here to talk about getting laid, folks. We're here to talk about the election, which is coming up in a couple, 5 or 6 weeks.
I thought they did it already. I don't know what the fuck. Why you keep coming back here talking about the damn election?
Couple days. I think it might be on Halloween evening or something like that. And we're going to give you a full look at the candidates. I mean, we can't even get into it right now. There's a lot going on. A lot has happened this year.
Yeah, get ready. Prepare yourself for the lowdown.
We have had hundreds of candidates. We have had hundreds of states.
Yes. And half of them are dead. Half of them have passed away from COVID.
We've had all kinds of, scandals. Political scandals.
Yes, they're dropping like flies, folks. Getting eliminated one by one, picked off.
You know, sometimes I think about the thing with Hulk Hogan's sex tape, right? And, you know, you can hear him talking about how he has a stomach ache from eating sushi.
Yeah.
That's why he can't fuck so good. He says,
we've all been there.
I feel like a pig. I ate too much sushi, and he can't fuck right. And, you know, that was years ago, you know?
That's right.
But it's affected things all the way up to now and beyond.
Yeah.
And we're going to see those ramifications play out on the field, as they say.
We're going to see Hulk Hogan's ass. And it's going to get a website shut down because of it.
They got a Webby.
They got a Webby?
They got a Webby award.
Oh, shit. The ass?
Hulk Hogan, he got it. Reigning champion of the Webbies.
Nice. I salute you, brother. I forgive you for all the racist things you said to your son on the phone.
No, I think it was his daughter. Was it his son?
I don't know. I'm thinking of Dog the Bounty Hunter. All guys who look like that are racist.
Trump looks a little bit like that.
Does
A little
he?
bit. He's
Don't get political on here.
I don't want to get. I don't want to get into politics or anything like that.
No.
Folks. What are we talking about here? The election. Do you have anything else to say before we really get into it?
I'd like to say I don't want any tricks. I don't want any bullshit. I just want some fair coverage. I want to talk about the election without getting any anxiety.
Zero bias.
No bias.
I
No
love
biases.
you, United States of America.
No Halloween shit. We're not talking about Halloween. We're done with Halloween.
No, we're not done. Well, we're not done. Halloween's in a couple days.
I'm done with it. I'm done with it. I don't want to see it.
Mark it on your
Fuck
calendar.
Halloween.
Mark it on your calendars, folks. Halloween, the most important event of the year, is still to come.
It's canceled.
And then sometime after that is Thanksgiving, and then after that is the election. But this is our final word on the election. We're not going to do any more fucking election coverage after this.
No, this is it.
This is it.
This is it.
If you want to know about the election, watch this special now, or shut the fuck up forever.
That's right. We're going to tell you who wins. By the end of this night, we're going to tell you who wins.
We'll figure it out. We have a lot of very special stuff coming up tonight, and I just want to tease this first. We have a huge celebrity guest coming up later tonight.
Massive.
It's going to make you literally. This is real. It's going to make you nauseous with excitement and glee and happiness. This is a face you will recognize from. I'm not going to spoil it, but every medium.
He's a fan
TV,
favorite.
Movies, probably books,
music,
real life. Can we, Truthbot? Do you have the teaser here for this?
Give him a little tease.
Yes.
Let's
Ooh.
And you might be able to figure this out actually. Who we're gonna have coming up on the program if you look at the hints.
If you're a celeb fan, you're gonna love this shit.
Go ahead and crowdsource this. Get together with your buddies. I know it's COVID, but it's okay to have 5 or 6 guys over to your house.
Yeah.
Get your buddies over there.
Solve the mystery.
Solve the mystery, you know, and go ahead and send us a message in the chat. We cannot look at the chat at this time, but we will get around to it. And whoever guesses who the celebrity guest is, we will get them a autographed, signed copy of this.
No, that's mine.
We will give them this.
No.
For free.
No, that's mine. It's already signed.
What? This isn't signed correctly. His fucking name is
It's signed by fucking Larry himself.
His name, you fucking spelled it.
No, he spelled it. That's how he spells
You
it.
did this.
That's what his friends call him.
They call him Larry, but with the wrong spelling. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, we'll figure something else out to give you. Maybe some garbage or whatever we have laying around the studio.
No, don't get your fucking hands off this. I gotta disinfect this now.
All right. So tonight we had a very special, cool thing. We were going to bring out a bunch of political commentators, highly trained.
Nice. Something very good.
We were going to have kind of a round table, and we were going to break down the election, the entire cycle, everything you need to know with these highly trained political commentators. We were going to have Nancy Grace, Hoda Kotb, Don Lemon,
Phil Donahue,
comedian Ron White, Steve Bannon, Sarah Cooper, the lady who does Trump impressions,
Jim Cramer,
Hunter Biden, 1996 Sports Illustrated swimsuit issue cover model Valeria Mazza,
Heather Locklear.
But they all caught COVID during the Dave and Buster's pre-show party that we paid for.
What can you do?
But fortunately, Megan Koester wasn't there. She wasn't invited to that party. So Megan Koester will be joining us as our one panelist.
Yes.
Wait, Megan, what's wrong?
How are you doing over there?
It's not that anything's wrong necessarily. So remember when they nominated that lady to the court and everybody went to the big party outside?
Yeah, Ruth Bader Ginsburg.
Yeah. When Ruth Bader Ginsburg got nominated, I went to that, and now I got ill. They don't know if it's the COVID yet, but just in order to, just sort of look after me, I'm at Walter Reed right now. I'm in the maternity ward because that's where the women stay when they go to Walter Reed. I figure while I'm here, I may as well just get my my womb augmented. I'm gonna get a bigger womb so I can hold more kids. Because Ruth Bader Ginsburg's on the court now, and she's gonna make it so I can't get rid of my kids no more. So I'm looking forward to making a lot more kids, and I'm just resting up. But I got a lot of things to say about politics and stuff and everything. So I'm excited to be here. Thank you. Thanks everybody.
So, let me
I don't
ask you, have you seen any sick celebs while you were in the hospital?
That's a good question.
Yeah, for a little bit they had Tiffany Trump was in the maternity ward too. But she just had, I think she had some cysts on her ovaries. It wasn't really, it didn't
She's
really
big.
have anything to do with COVID or nothing.
Did you get a look at those cysts?
I didn't personally, but I knew a lady who did, and she said that they were real big.
Hell yeah.
That's kind of what I would expect from, you know, the first lady.
Yeah, and well, and then also, you know, the president was here earlier, but he was in the boys section of the hospital, so I only heard about it. I didn't see nothing about it. I've been here for about, I guess it's been a month.
Oh,
Damn.
so you're really fucked up.
I wouldn't say I'm fucked up. I mean, I feel good. You know, the
Rack of ribs.
the
rack of ribs.
the riboflavin that they inject in you. I mean, it's making me feel pretty good, to be honest.
It's making me feel
I mean,
hungry.
I was in here, and we got Netflix in here, man. Right? I was watching that Sarah Cooper special earlier, and I think I might need surgery for my ribs because I think I busted them, man. That's good stuff.
Well, you're clearly very high. You're clearly on a certain substance that the hospital has provided you with.
Yeah, man. So I'm ready to go, dude. Let's talk politics, man.
I mean,
You know what I mean?
you're okay to riff, right? You're not gonna get damaged from riffing, right?
You're not gonna get sick
well
out of
enough.
it. You're not gonna rupture something, are you?
No, dude, I can riff, man. No, I love to riff, dude. I mean,
All right.
I got a little bit of Dame damage, but who doesn't? You know what I'm saying? It's been a fucking crazy year, right? Don't you think?
2019, it's been crazy, or 2020, it's been crazy.
Yeah, dude, it's been a fucking, and it's so interesting that you bring that up because I was watching the Sarah Cooper special earlier, and she just calls it like she sees it, man. She's like, "This is a freaking dumpster fire on acid." You know what I mean? It's
Stop
like
dropping your fucking hat on the mic.
epic,
Let me
dude.
get the other. I got the spare hat. Hold on. I can fix this.
What happened to his hat, Derek? What happened? What happened to Drill's hat, man?
He can't wear, his head's too fucking slippery.
My fucking head.
Oh, that sucks, man. I had a hat once.
So Sarah Cooper, I mean, she like, you know, Trump is like talking, and she, you got it?
I got it.
This is blood, by the way.
Who's blood?
For what? What is that?
Better, man. They fucking give you. I mean, that's the thing, man. When you might or might not have COVID, we don't know yet. I haven't got my results back, but in the meantime, they make you drink blood. So you know when they have those like gender reveal ceremonies, right? Where they
I mean, I never got invited
they
to one,
shoot
but
something
yeah.
off in the desert. The babies that come from the gender reveal ceremony, when you take their blood, it helps you not get sick.
But I mean, it's like a trade-off, right? I mean, by drinking blood, you get AIDS. And all sorts
man.
of other diseases.
No, I mean, I would say that 90% of the babies got HPV, but I mean, you can't get HPV twice, you know what I'm saying, dude?
Yeah. And I mean, like
I've had that
baby
shit
HPV, that's like pure
90%.
HPV. That's like the good shit.
Yeah, dude.
Is baby HPV the thing that got injected into Trump to cure him of coronavirus?
I don't know. Like I said, he was in the boy part of the hospital. The girls drink the blood, but maybe they inject the blood in the boys. I don't know. I could ask though next time the nurse comes around if you want.
You know, yeah, if you want to get the nurse on the line.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
could ask her
if
for
the
sure.
nurse is good at riffing, you know, throw her on the cam too. I mean, you know what I mean?
Okay, well, hold on. Angela. Angela, you want to rip? She's busy right now, man.
It's probably working.
Yeah, she's working right now, man.
All right, well, you know, thanks for joining us as the third mic. We're gonna have you on throughout the evening.
We'll get back
Okay.
to you.
What do you mean get back to you? She's just gonna stay here.
Well, we'll get
I
back
got
to you.
nowhere to go, man. I'm like, they actually strapped me to this bed. I can't even get up to go pee-pee, man. It's crazy in here.
Fucking.
How the fuck is that one falling off? I told you I would tape it to your head if you asked.
I don't have any tape.
Huh?
That's precious tape.
Do you
We're
have-
running low on
do you have
resources.
sticky tacky?
We need that
You have
tape to
ticky tack?
live. I don't have anything. We don't have anything. We're running out.
All right, folks, we got some great segments coming up tonight. We've already spent 90 minutes getting through the intro here, but let's talk about the segments, okay?
Let's talk segments.
We are
Yes.
going to do some analysis tonight. We're going to do some hard-hitting analysis. Voters, different kinds of voters to watch out for. Okay, we previously discussed candidates. Trying to remember some of them. Tulsi Gabbard.
I remember her, man.
I think there's a guy named Rick Owens or Jeff
James.
Jeff Bezos.
All these fucking candidates, you know, that we had run for president.
Yeah.
But they are not important. The important thing is the voters.
The
right?
voters.
So we're going
That's
to break
you.
down the
Yes.
types of voters. Can we, Truthbot, please bring up the graphic?
Oh, hell yeah. I
Let's
love that.
analyze our first voter here. We got the normal voter. You know, this is just
Yeah, this is the worst one.
yeah, it's just you know, it's just an everyday average fella. The normal voter is me, and the normal voter is you. It's the person watching this election special. The normal voter just wants to vote for whichever presidential candidate is the most normal. No frills, no bullshit, just a guy who can put on some nice clothes, sit behind a desk, and get the damn job done. And if you want to win over the normal voter, just act normal. Don't do anything funny.
Yeah, so basically both
What the fuck is
candidates have already lost the normal vote.
No, yeah, they fucked up. Yeah.
Yeah, and this is, you know, previously these guys would decide every election, but more and more they're just staying at home doing normal things.
Both these candidates, they think it's funny to get up there and pretend to be disabled. And,
Yeah, well, and as we'll see as we analyze more types of voter, that will work in certain demographics.
it will.
But, you know, it's good to get this one out of the way first, because we hate this fucking guy.
Yeah.
We hate this fucking guy.
Boring. Just boring.
It sucks. Megan, do you have any thoughts on normal voters?
Would a normal, like, when you say, like, normal guy, you mean, like, those guys in the Sonic ads? Like, the two guys in the car?
Oh, yeah.
Or
Just relatable fellas.
If you go to, like, Target and you see, like, a guy, and he's wearing blue jeans, and he's, like, looking at the shoes, and you know he's not buying, like, a pair of shoes he's going to wear every day, but he's, like, buying it for, like, mowing the lawn or something, that's a normal guy.
That's a normal man.
Okay.
Yeah. That's
So,
the
like-
only example I can give.
Yeah.
No, I think that's a good one. Yeah. No. Okay. I mean, all right.
All
Cool,
right.
man.
Just a fella. Just a normal fella.
And,
Everyday Johnny Lunchbox.
Johnny Lunchbox.
is one of those sick guys in there?
No, man. Yeah, you said everyday fella, dude. Like, you know, like a union guy.
I don't think people
No,
have
it-
union
lunch-
jobs anymore. I don't think that's
No,
normal.
that's not normal.
That's not normal.
That's weird.
That's a creepy guy.
You're talking about, I mean, but like.
Yeah, I mean it's not Fred.
Alright.
Look, dude, that's all that shit died with Fred Flintstone. You know, we don't have union jobs anymore.
Oh, well.
The other segment
Should have
that we will
protested.
be doing. This is coming straight from our sponsor. We're very proud to be working with this sponsor. They set up this entire ELEXECUTION program. They gave us a budget of, what was it, $200-$300.
Yeah, the 300. The big 300.
300. We'll see about 200 of that in the end.
Taxes.
They'll get you.
Throw up the graphic. Throw up the graphic.
Yeah, let's get a look at this shit.
We've got Dr. Whitey's 5G real-time oral liqueur, and this is the Rockin' Democracy You Vote Throwdown Challenge. So what this is going to be is this is going to
This is
be
big.
the real election, the important shit. We're going to be pitting all kinds of different things against each other on these two teams. Team Teal, which will be argued for by Dril, and Team Cayenne. Cayenne.
Yeah.
Yeah, Team
See ya.
Cayenne. Team Cayenne, represented by me. We're going to be pitting things together. We're going to be doing David versus Goliath, Flintstones versus Jetsons, 9/11 versus Valentine's Day, hockey versus soccer. All the classic matchups.
And everything on my side is good.
So we've got the first matchup here, presented to you by Dr. Whitey's 5G real-time oral liqueur.
I don't want to defend Michael Jackson. Jesus Christ.
No, it's Pepsi.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's
I
Pepsi.
can defend Pepsi.
ahead.
Pepsi's the one that burned Michael Jackson, so Pepsi's good.
Oh yeah, that's right. Pepsi does burn you.
You could use
famously.
that as part of your argument, Dril.
What I'm gonna say is you should vote for Team Cayenne because Coke has all the different sodas. They have Mr. Pibb, Dr. Pepper, 7-Up, Sprite, Mountain Dew, and Pepsi is just one soda.
Dude, but Coke fucking, I mean, I hate to insert myself in the narrative, man, but Coke just fucking got rid of Tab, man. What about that?
Ugh.
Well, I don't know.
Tab.
I don't know if they got rid of it. I think they.
Tab is a fringe beverage. We're not talking about that.
I think what they did was they stopped production of it to raise value, and if you don't already have some Tab stored in your basement, then you're gonna lose out big. But the people who have a Tab stock, they're gonna just profit.
That's right.
And that shit gets better with age. Go to tiny.cc. What is it? /you vote. And vote for me. Vote for Team Cayenne. Okay?
Look at them chompers. Look at them white chompers. Beautiful white chompers. Thank you, Dr. Whitey.
Yeah. I'd let those be
You
around
used some
down
of
there.
Dr. Whitey's products, haven't you?
Yes, and they made my teeth very nice looking.
Yeah.
It tastes like poison, but you know, it gets the job done.
I did not know you had teeth.
I got them.
I've never seen them.
They're way in the back of my mouth, but they're there.
If anybody can do a screen cap of Dril's teeth and post it somewhere so we can take a look at them.
How you think you choose you a new ass every week, man, if you don't have teeth?
Come on, don't do his job.
Oh.
Don't do his job for him.
He's fucking eating your ass all day long, baby.
Let's not say Drill's eating my ass. That's no one likes
Too
that.
far. Too far.
Nobody likes that. All right, let's another thing.
Yes.
Very fun.
What?
Very fun. We're gonna have fun tonight.
Guys,
Okay.
we're having so much fun already. Let's go, as the Twitch streamers say. We're gonna be taking callers, live callers,
Oh, hell yeah.
people from the audience, all across this great nation.
We're gonna hear from the fans.
They're gonna call in. They're gonna be asking us questions. They're gonna be talking to us about politics, candidates. What are the issues they care about? All these wonderful, important.
They're gonna threaten
Shit.
us. They're gonna, threaten to cut our throats and throw us around the street and run us over in cars.
Those are
stopped-
just words, though, man. They don't mean nothing.
We stopped taking calls a while ago because it was
nasty. It was, people were getting nasty
It
with
really made us not want to do the show anymore, but we're bringing the
It gave us
callers back.
depression, but we're willing to take that sacrifice to make our show good.
So if we could, let's I guess let's take a call. If anybody wants to call
Yeah,
in.
any
Yes.
callers?
Anybody gonna call in?
You're not a caller.
Hello?
No,
It sounds like someone's calling in, guys.
Hello?
Hello.
Caller?
Hey,
Hey,
can you
what's
hear
up?
me?
Yeah, do you
Yeah,
have
we
anything to
can hear
say,
you.
or
Who's taking home the bacon? Who's winning that election?
You know, I really wish I knew. I really have. Maybe by the end of this I'll know, but I kind of like, you guys have been making me think a lot just from the beginning when you were talking about Hulk Hogan. You remember that?
go ahead.
Yeah, I remember
Yeah.
that.
Please.
I remember
go ahead,
Hulk.
caller.
So apparently he was like too full from sushi to like fuck good.
That's what I said.
That's what
That's how it
happened to
went.
Jeremy Piven, too, right?
Dude, okay, here's the thing though. I'm wondering though, because like, okay, check this out. When you eat sushi, even no matter how fucking full you get from sushi, you're back to being hungry like 45 minutes later. You know what I'm saying? Like that's
Straight
the
up.
fucking scam with sushi.
Straight up.
So I'm like, why couldn't Hulk just wait like another? If he waited like 15 more minutes, he could have done a great fuck job.
That's right. I mean,
Now, why do you
sushi-
have to rush it, dude?
I don't. What does this have to do with anything, though? Or what are you saying? Is like cover up or it's conspiracy?
Oh, I don't know. Honestly, I just wanted to see how y'all were doing. You know, this pandemic and everything. Got to
How
check
are
in
you
on your
doing?
strong.
Where are you
friend.
calling from? Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from my room
Where? In what state? What's your
in
name?
Which room?
California, man.
California.
Oh, Cali.
Okay, well,
as we call it.
we don't really need to talk to you because
California love.
California's not a swing state, right?
What?
No.
You don't know
It's a
that.
swinger
You
state,
don't know
dude.
that. You
we
don't know
we
that
don't,
at all.
we don't. I mean, you
You
don't. It doesn't
assume-
even matter what your opinion
That's
is.
something I don't know.
Callie's Polly, dude. Callie swangs, baby.
Yeah, I am Polly, and I swing. Thank you very much.
That's right. Sushi,
You wanna
if
be on
anything,
my
sushi
plate?
makes you better at fucking because it contains omega-3
All right,
fatty
why do we have
acids.
to get all
Yeah.
nasty?
That give you,
Why do we have to talk about all
They
this?
make your balls larger.
All this
Yeah.
wet stuff.
Where you,
on
I
here.
thought you were sex positive, Derek.
I mean, we'll just, you know, we're
Don't tell me you're
gonna
negative
we're
now.
gonna vote for it
Are you
on
sex negative,
the
dude?
day.
That's right.
You know, and if you guys want me to be sex positive, go to tiny.cc/uvote, cast a vote for Team Cayenne.
Teal. You want teal.
No, Team Cayenne is, you're gonna vote for me,
Oh, heads
and then if
up,
I
think
win
it's
tonight,
fine, dude.
I will do one sex positive act.
No, you won't.
Yes, I will. I promise I will. It won't be filmed. It will be private.
Ugh.
Why even
Alright.
do sex if it's not in public?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we don't all do shit for clout, you know.
What?
Sometimes we do shit just because it's good and morally right to do shit.
Yeah. Like having sex.
No.
I'm only voting so I could take that selfie, man. By that box.
Again, I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm in it for the sticker. I want that sticker.
Yep. With a fucking fat sticker on my ass. Fucking.
That's right.
Just did it.
I'm gonna vote twice so I can get a sticker for each of my fucking nipples.
Do we have any more callers? Hello?
Hey, am I still on? Are you guys just kind of winning your
No.
own thing?
No, you're on.
Drop the call. What the fuck?
Can you pretend to be from a different state?
Get the caller out of here.
Oh,
Okay.
whatever.
So everybody keep calling in. We're going to take a lot of calls throughout the night. And hopefully get to talk to somebody from like a swing state or a trucker or some, you know, fucked up meth addict or,
Yeah.
you know,
Someone saw
anything.
the earth, fella.
Uh-huh.
A more
normal
interesting point of view is what we want.
Someone
Right.
who like you know how like in some states they have like factories and they make like matchsticks and stuff.
Yeah.
Like one of those people, you know what I mean? Like,
Oh, yeah.
my name's Steve. I work in a matchstick factory.
If there's a guy that like works with what's it called, asbestos, right? Doing
Yeah.
something with that.
The guy who just breathes that shit in every day
The
and
guy
is
that
in a
puts
hospital bed.
asbestos in schools, like that's a blue collar, regular, everyday jack off. That, you know, I want to know what he's thinking.
Yeah.
You know,
man.
because you know he's thinking stupid shit.
Yeah.
We want to get those stupid idiot callers to be on our show so we can talk to them and they'll say dumb shit and then you can clip it and it'll go viral and then, you know, maybe we get some royalties. We'll get more than the $300 that we got from Dr. Whitey, which doesn't really cover our costs here for the special.
No.
But then again, we're very thankful for Dr. Whitey's. Let's do another one. Hell.
This
Truth
is
five.
in service.
Dr. Whitey's 5G real-time oral liqueur. Try Dr. Whitey's products.
Them teeth lacquered up.
Oh, here we go.
What is this? Nintendo versus PC. Nintendo, you got Duck Hunt, you got Mario. What more can I tell you?
The PC has the ultimate video game, which is
Stephen Hawking.
the web browser, where, you know, you can surf all kinds of website. I mean, it's kind of a portal to.
You can browse on your fucking Nintendo
You
now.
can't do any of that.
You can get on the internet.
It's
You can
the-
look at porno.
You cannot do that.
You can
PC
get porno
will
on
get-
your
you will-
Nintendo.
You will get banned from Nintendo if you get porno on.
PC could also stand for Pussy Crusher. That's pretty cool, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh yes.
I mean, I don't think that's what it is, but I
It
mean, if
could-
it's gonna make people if it's gonna make people vote for me, I'll say vote for Team Cayenne. And here's the thing about this, folks: you can vote as many times as you want.
Just
Just
like
like
the
in
real
real
election.
life.
Yes.
That's a good-looking lineup. These two teams,
Oh, Teal's looking real good. Yes, me.
guys. We got 5 hours. We got We got so much time to go. We've got.
Oh,
But
yeah.
we got no time to waste.
We're already fucking nailing it. We're doing so good.
Let's do another fucking voter profile. Why not?
Yeah, let's rip it.
Yeah,
rip
dude.
it out.
Yeah, man.
Let's
Whatever
get
you
that
got to
shit
say,
up.
man. Yeah, I don't care.
Oh, the undecided voter. This motherfucker. This guy sucks. You know, he can't commit to anything. He's like, oh, it's so hard. I don't know who to vote for. Oh, but you know, they're always getting that coverage on the media. They're always getting kissed, their asses kissed.
Oh, this is Ken Bone was one of these before he
Ken
died.
Bone, yes.
Yeah.
Rest
You
in
can
peace.
bone, all right. You can bone my ass.
Gonna end up a big old pile of kid bones.
Stupid motherfucker.
These are the guys that take so fucking long in the voting booth. They're always like, it's like just shit out, get off the pot, you know.
Yeah, these are the guys at like McDonald's who are like, oh, I want to fucking, I don't know what I want. I just. You know,
They get in the voting booth and they start pulling up Wikipedia and shit and like going to Quora and being like, which candidate is
They
the
go to
best to
fucking
vote for?
Yelp.com to get a fucking fish fillet.
They read the candidates' Reddit AMAs.
Pervert.
Bullshit.
Real,
Sucks.
real sick fuck this guy is. Real sick fuck.
Watch
I
out for
hate
these
him.
guys. Watch out for these. When you go to vote and you see these guys, stay the fuck away from them.
Yeah.
Every one of these guys has the COVID.
They can't decide whether they cure themselves or not, so they're a liability. They're very dangerous. Get him off the screen. He sucks.
Get out of here.
Get him out. Fucking underdecided piece of shit.
Megan, are you looking at the numbers or whatever the data, whatever's coming in?
Yeah.
You
We
kind of
got
look
a
like
couple-
you're just ill. I mean, it doesn't look like you're doing much of anything.
Yeah.
No, dude.
I mean, we had you on to be the panelist because I thought you were going to be busting out like shitload of opinions. Do you have an opinion or you want to share with us? Or?
Yeah, I think okay. So Florida, right? That's gonna be a key. That's gonna be a key place where what happens there will determine a lot of what happens both at home and abroad, right? So both micro and macro.
That's Jeb country. That's Florida's a fucking Jeb.
So, what
So
we
goes
gotta-
Jeb, so goes the country.
what we gotta
That's what they
do is we gotta be really nice to Florida, right? And like give it lots of hugs and kisses so
Yeah.
it doesn't like, do anything bad, right?
And then after the election, we can just keep giving them the pain that they deserve.
Exactly. So you like lure them in. We need to lure them into the false sense of security by giving them lots of hugs and kisses. And then after the election, then we can just keep giving them bath salts and stuff and letting them, kill their moms or whatever.
Hell
I
yeah.
just want to say right now that I'm looking at the Twitch chat and a guy called D2_troll says, I don't think this is live. Guess what, bitch? It's
This
live.
is fucking live!
It's live.
This is the most real shit you could ever see in your life!
We just took a fucking caller.
We just
Yeah,
took
I
a
mean-
caller!
That was one of you. That was one of the fucking unwashed masses.
I wish they still made newspapers so I could hold one up right now and be like, freedom and weep, bitch. This is real.
This fucker. All right, let's what's we're checking in with Cyber Emily. We have
Cyber
Stand
Emily.
our
by
web
for special
correspondent.
guest.
Our
What?
god on the web.
What?
Truthbot.
What?
What's Truth Boss say?
Stand by for special
Stand
guest.
by. Yes.
He said stand by for special guest.
Oh wow, this is
Okay,
looks
there she is.
looks fucking weird. Emily, welcome to the program. Thanks for joining us.
What's up?
How you doing?
How's it looking out there on the web?
Well, let's see. We've got Biden favored to win the election on 5:38, but the time now West Coast is actually 5:42. So this information might be a little outdated. Let's see, what else have we here?
What the fuck
Oh,
is all
we've
that
got-
crap?
What's with your fucking setup? What do you got
What
a mouse
setup?
pad on your hand?
It's a
this
tiny
is-
rug.
This is our web correspondent. She's on.
That's really
stuff.
cute.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's not good quality. She's coming live from the web.
That's
Did
really,
That
you
spoon get
guys,
any tinier?
that's really cute. A rug.
You like it? Isn't it sweet?
Yeah. Would you get that at Barnes and Noble? Where'd you get that?
Let's see. I got it at mouserug.com.
Oh, I'm gonna have to.
Mouserugs.com.
It's a
Wonder-
patented design.
I
Highly
know
in
there right
demand.
now. Okay.
Do they have rugs for like the toilet?
Mouse rug.
Somebody in the Twitch chat said, Derek only acknowledges chat to berate someone. Well, it's because, you know, if you're doing something right, I really don't have anything to say. That's kind of what you're supposed to be doing. And if you're being a fucking asshole, then I have to correct you. That's all.
I don't even look at the chat.
I wouldn't recommend it.
It's not good.
It's just terrible shit like that. Emily, what do we got here? We got a bunch of like fucking penny amounts. What is? Can you stop? Can you like hold on one of those?
Is that Joe Biden's net worth?
75
no,
cents.
That sucks.
That's how much he makes in comparison to the average white man in every state. So
All right.
Trump makes 98 cents per white guy in Utah.
Is this like a website where if I go on it and I vote for one of these candidates, they're going to give me 90 cents or whatever?
That's a hell of a deal.
No.
Normally you
I
get
don't think
$0 for your vote.
Candidates don't tend to, you know, help people.
What, you got your cat there?
You got a fucking live animal in the fucking cyber zone? That's irresponsible.
That's going to fuck up your shit.
You're gonna get fucking hair in the microchips.
I can roll a dice and show you what who I believe will win.
All right.
Do it.
It'll either
Do it.
come up as Trump or Biden. All right, let's see. B for Brumpf.
That's B.
B for Biden.
It
We
is
may have
beautiful.
a stupid president right now, but come a year or so, we may have another president by then.
I hope to God you're right.
Dude, look at mouse rug. You could get the
Ugh.
stream.
That's a beautiful work of art. Why would you want to put your wrist on there and ruin it? Turn it brown with your fucking wrist.
I know exactly how that guy feels.
Bro,
Yeah.
have you seen like the Elvira mouse pads that have giant tits on them that you can rest your wrist on so you don't get carpal tunnel
Oh.
syndrome?
Elvira.
Unfortunately,
That's really good.
the mouse rug gives you carpet tunnel syndrome.
Oh,
I don't.
You got any other websites on
Oh, yeah.
on there?
Oh,
Go to
dude,
the
look
website.
at this!
Oh,
Yeah, that's
Jesus
what I'm
Christ.
talking about.
Oh, is that
It's
is
sold
that
out though. Fuck.
Oh, yes.
that's got like the 3D titties or whatever?
she's beautiful.
Yeah, dude.
You don't
It
even
is
need to download
beautiful.
porno. You got it right there.
Wow,
Should
man.
I, should
What
I
is
read
this?
all of this?
What the fuck is this? What
What's
is this
that?
crap?
What is this?
This is
In-
bossforsenate.com.
Impeach Donald Trump for-
allowing the authorization for allowing or authorizing the NSA to kill Jeff Boss. I have filed a federal lawsuit under the Bivens Act and the Paula Jones Supreme Court ruling that no one in the government is immune from prosecution. The President of the United States has authorized the NSA to
All right, you
kill
don't
Jeff
gotta read all that. You don't gotta read all that.
What is he trying to
Can you
kill
just
Jeff
go to
Boss?
CNN or like a fucking normal website or something? You got
Let's see the fucking news.
Okay,
We need the
let's see what
news.
happened
Okay,
here.
this
We
is
got,
good. What is this?
Kraktoi,
BBW News.
Let her read it. Go ahead.
Kraktoi, Kesselvankus, Raknoi, Fraktelslokkunte, Referenti, Constitutionare doi.
Is that happening in America or
What?
what is? We're
I
kind of
mean, I think-
we're checking in on you, so you will tell us like what's happening on the web, around the web, and you tell us like what's going
We
on.
need
with
to
it.
know who's gonna
BBC
fucking win this thing. I promised them that we're gonna tell them who's winning this.
What is this?
Have you seen anything like this before?
Let's see.
What, a snake? I've seen a snake.
What is it?
Look
Is
at
it
that
gonna do
snake right
something?
now. Betrayal.
What's it doing?
Drinking a little water.
Can you scroll down a little bit? We can't really get a good
I
view of
can't
it.
really see.
You seen it yet?
Now I can see it.
Oh.
Okay.
That's disgusting.
Oh, that's fucked up. That's fucking.
You're gonna have to throw that bottle
That
away.
is gross.
It's got poison on it.
That is the worst thing I've ever seen.
Snake.
I hate this.
Gross.
No way. That's
Drink of water. Oh.
fucking. That can't be
Yeah,
real.
this boy's chugging.
That's a puppet.
All right.
It's a puppet.
All right. Cyber Emily will check in with you later. We will check in with you later.
I really
Goodbye.
Bye. See ya. Fucking show me a snake.
No, I didn't like that at all.
I want to see another voter or a fucking.
Yeah, let's do the fucking voter.
Triggered, man?
Yeah, I'm triggered. The fucking divorced guy voter. This guy sucks. The divorced guy voter block is the one you do not want to overlook. You know, even if their vote is worth half of a normal vote due to having to split it with their ex-wife, you know, over 100 million people have gotten divorced this year after couples all over the country found out that they actually hate their significant other after being forced to quarantine together. And, you know, they're out for blood. They're tired of this shit. The divorced guy, they'll latch on to whichever candidate he feels is speaking the most directly to him. And he will regard this man as a surrogate asexual wife.
What?
My surrogate asexual wife.
That's right.
Borat 2, you guys seen it yet?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Twice
Cool.
the Borat, twice the funny.
Right.
I like my wife.
Don't do the
Donald
you can't
Trump
do
is
the
not
voice.
very
Don't say it.
nice.
It's me, I'm Borat. Welcome to my well, I don't know what he does, but
He
$1
says my
million.
wife.
I'm better. Yeah,
$1 million.
Constance.
that's Dr. Evil.
I want $1
Was he in
million.
Borat?
No, but I think Fat Bastard was in both movies. Remember Fat Bastard?
You couldn't get away with anything like that anymore,
No.
man.
No, you're not allowed
Certainly.
to show
Culture.
bastards on TV.
You can't do that.
You can
anymore.
maybe you could do like plus size bastard, but even that's like a stretch.
body
'cause-
positive
No.
bastard,
Yeah.
maybe something like that.
What's
up, man? What's
I
up?
don't know. I mean, like, well, you know, give us your thoughts. What do you think about like fucking? What do you think about divorced guys? You know, we're talking
Do you
about.
think divorced guys should be allowed to vote?
What are the divorced vote? What are they gonna do? They used to go to the polls, right,
Right.
to hit on the college girls. This year they might not even fucking show up because all the college girls are wearing masks.
Right.
Might be a butterface. You never know. You know, it's very
It's
risky
not hot.
for a divorced guy to hit on a butterface.
Yeah. Butter beer face.
What do you think, Megan?
Um,
Any divorced guys in the hospital with you? You have any luck with divorced guys in general?
dude, there's so many divorced guys. In the boy part, yeah, dude. Did you know even that the president's divorced?
Yeah,
Well, he's married again, but yeah, he's like kind of a perennial divorced guy.
he's
But
famous
he got divorced like multiple times. Did you know about that?
to the same woman.
I think
No,
if you
different
get
chicks.
divorced once, you're a divorced guy, but if you get divorced twice, cancels
And what
out.
it like cancels it out?
Yeah,
Well, that's interesting, man. Then maybe like we should let them vote then,
But,
because
You know, they're very. It's very scary for them. Divorced guys are way more likely to die tragically from a disease. So I mean, now they might not even want to go outside.
yeah, depression.
You know, not a lot of people talk about divorced guy depression.
It's out there.
It's a huge issue.
I never even heard about it. Is this like another thing that's being suppressed by the media?
Yeah,
I mean, it's on certain media. Like you can definitely see it on Twitch. There are a lot of live streamers, you know, divorced guys. Podcast world too, full of them.
you know Larry. He's a king. He's divorced so many people that he's transcended the divorce guy.
he's not a divorce.
trope.
He's just a pimp.
He's a pimp.
He's a player for sure, dude.
He's a pimp. Truthbot, you got that picture of his sons up? Can you pull that up?
No.
Well, show me them fucking sons
All right,
right now.
whatever. Well, let's do another vote thing.
Let's do this. We
Let's
got
do the
fucking
vote thing. We got
25 of
so
these.
many of these to get through.
Do like 8 at once. if I don't win.
Oh, Marvel versus DC, a classic
Okay.
matchup.
All right.
Okay, Drill, go ahead, defend yourself. What,
I
what can you say
Which
about
one's
this?
the Spider-Man one? Which one has the Spider-Man?
Well, Spider-Man's right there in the Marvel picture. If you look.
Marvel Spider.
I can't see that. I just see hot chicks. I don't see Spider-Man.
Well, I mean, that's kind of what comics are about.
Okay, well, the DC, they got the DC sniper, and he was no good.
The DC sniper. That's not a superhero, man. It's a
But-
villain.
DC also had, remember that comic book Prez about the teenage president from the 1970s? That was DC.
No,
That
no.
shit sounds cool.
I sure don't remember that.
It was pretty dope, actually. I have some copies in the closet. If you want me to go get them.
Yeah, go get him. Show him to the
Let's
camera.
get a look at that.
Okay, I'll be right back. You guys talk amongst yourselves. I'm gonna get some.
Oh, there it is.
presents.
All right, let's. There's Larry.
All right. So, I mean, so far the matchup, I think, is we've got Coke, Nintendo, and Marvel.
And Pepsi, and
No, I've got Coke. I've got Coke,
I'm
DC.
Pepsi. I like Pepsi. I like Nintendo.
The thing is, you can only vote for one of us multiple times. You can vote as many times as you want. So please vote for Team Cayenne.
Get them fucking votes in, people.
Get the votes in.
Let your voice be heard. You know, this is the Teen Choice Awards. This is the real shit.
These are the issues people actually care about. People don't really give a fuck who the president is. Most people don't even know who the president is. What they care about is, are you watching the Marvel TV TV shows? Are you watching the DC bullshit, whatever the fuck that is? Nobody even knows.
Nobody knows.
Nobody knows. Is it Coke or Pepsi? These are the issues, okay? And we've separated all the biggest issues into two teams, and that's why we're doing it this way. And we're gonna figure this shit out once and for all.
This
We've got
shit is
a
fire tonight. Look at that.
Oh, that's okay. So this is the results so far.
That's pretty good.
That is terrible. Somebody's using a bot. There's something wrong happening here.
No,
No, Team Cayenne should have way more votes. Team Cayenne should have 80% of the votes. Something's going on.
looks pretty good to me.
No, I think
I think the people are very happy to have their voices heard
No,
today.
I think the fucking results are getting hacked.
By
Hey
who?
Matt, look, I'm back.
What do we got?
Okay, I got here's issue 1 of Prez. See, there he is.
Prez.
It's-
Which one's the Prez?
He's the one in the middle. He's the white one.
Oh, that makes sense.
The
Okay.
white one's the president. It's not, but he's also got a pet monkey,
Is that a
Right.
Native American man?
and he's got a Native American friend, and he's got a lady friend.
Is that like his cabinet?
Yeah.
Ooh.
I don't know what the monkey is supposed
Is
to
that Weird
represent.
Al in the car with him?
No. I think.
I didn't
I
even
could
know this
look.
shit happened back in the 70s. They used to let kids be president, huh?
Yeah, this is Prez number 3.
He kind of looks like, I gotta say it, Barron Trump.
That's right.
Right?
I think, I think this is a premonition
and-
of the future, perhaps.
So, and according to this issue, this premonition of the future, Barron Trump is going to get assassinated.
Well, somebody's gonna try, I guess.
Yeah.
I can pick it. Let me see what happens.
I just want to
want
say for the police out there, that's not a threat to Barron Trump. I'm just saying, I'm just reporting.
No,
what
I would take
see.
a bullet for him. I would jump in front of him and let him die. Even if I disagree with his politics. I'm just that nice.
Let's do another vote thing. Let's do another fucking vote thing. Let's get these out of the way. There's so fucking
Let's
many of
do
them.
it. Yeah, let's.
Brought to you by Dr. Whitey.
Dogs. I like dogs. They're nice. You know, dogs, they don't, they bark. They bark. Cats, they don't make any
How
noise.
the fuck are they giving me cats? Nobody's gonna vote for Team Cayenne if I got fucking cats.
You know, dogs are the most loyal
Who
animal known to
decided
man.
who gets what shit on
Dogs,
their team?
they're actually considered man's best friend because of how good they are. And if you don't vote for them, you're a fucking idiot.
Cats don't have any cool word like that.
Cats, they do a lot of shit in the house, and they
Cat-
make the house smell like
Cats
shit.
aren't man's best friend. They're just man's best Garfield. Heathcliff,
enemies.
fucking Felix, these kind of losers.
Dogs, they shit outside of the house like we do.
Yeah, you got Top Cat. I mean, just a bunch of cartoons, really. But people actually like real-life dogs.
They do.
All right, fine, whatever. Well, I'll get you later. I still got a whole bunch of different fucking characters on my team.
I got fucking Michael Jackson, so you know.
That's why everybody's voting for you.
You know, don't like bitch that you're fucking, you know, at a handicap or a disadvantage just because
It
you got
is.
a
They're giving me
couple
all the weak characters,
not
but
great ones.
it doesn't matter. We'll
Dude, check this out. So, okay, I think like what happens in this is probably what's gonna happen in general, right?
Yeah.
So what's gonna happen is that the president is gonna almost kill somebody.
He's just gonna beat the shit out of a
It
random
yeah,
guy.
it looks like he's doing
Yeah.
a pretty good job of killing him.
He's
Like
gonna
beating the shit
almost
out of
kill
Joe the
somebody.
plumber.
But then his boy Eagle Free is gonna tell him that his death would serve no purpose, and he's gonna say, "Leave me, Eagle Free. This guy was asking for it." And Eagle Free's gonna say, "No, no, my Prez." And Prez is gonna say, "You're right. For a moment, I just lost my cool."
Ooh. Now, is Eagle Free an actual Native American or just pretending to be one to get into college?
I think
I
he's one
haven't
of the,
got
he might
that
be one of
far.
those Coachella girls. Remember?
Yeah.
Remember that?
I mean, people do it.
Remember that meme?
That's the thing.
All right. Well, let's bring out our guest. We have a
Yes.
very intelligent guest. You know him. I know him. I've had him on many times. He's a professor of general studies. We've got Dr. Branson.
Dr. Phil?
Dr. Branson. I don't know what his first name is. Hey, Doc.
Hey, Doc.
Oh, you look cool.
This isn't Dr. Phil.
Oh, you got a new. You got a new. You're not even wearing a tie or anything.
You got a chain?
I've been so busy with all this stuff. I got commissioned. I did I don't know, the research, everything you guys asked. Basically, it's all.
right?
Ready to go.
How you doing over there?
Are you?
Keeping it
Are you?
one day at a time, huh, fellas? Right?
Oh, yeah.
Are you working? Are you still a professor? Are you still?
I mean, the work never stops. You know, the 9 to 5 may be not quite there, but you got your research and you got your papers, right? And somebody's got to buy all these candles, right? So
Yeah.
no, I'm not working.
Oh, you're kind of selling candles online, or is that what you're saying?
I mean, if I, not quite, but
How's that
too
working
much
out
time
for
for
you?
research. You know, a lot of smart guys don't get appreciated in their time, like because flat Earth and whatnot.
Inspector Gadget.
Inspector Gadget, yeah.
Dr. Branson, you're a brains expert. We're gonna have you on. We'll have you on to analyze the brains behind the operation of these political candidates.
Right. Okay.
Right, so-
when you said that to me, and I thought we were talking about actual brains, right? We're not talking about like metaphorical guys that run things for them, right?
No, we're talking about like the brains inside their skulls, like that.
Yeah.
That kind of
Okay,
shit.
good. 'Cause I like
organs.
Google CAT scans. I did all that stuff, so I just didn't want it to.
I mean,
Right.
yeah. You're a professor. You know how to get your sources, right?
Right.
Google.
Well, amongst other things,
Yeah, Bing, Wikipedia.
Ask Tom.
ayahuasca tours. You go with some CEO to Central America, and some guy just starts brewing a big pot and tells you to get in it, and he feeds you something, and you wake up and you're back, across the Rio Grande.
Bing.
What? What did you just say,
Huh?
Truthbot?
He made a
I am
noise. I
very
heard
sorry.
Yeah, shut.
Is he mad at me?
Don't interrupt. We were just in the middle of a fucking
Ugh.
intense
back,
conversation.
it. He's fucking everything up.
All
I
right.
told you he was gonna fuck this up.
Okay, so Dr. Branson, there's been a lot of talk this year about brain worms. Okay, we've heard this phrase floating around in the air. Could you explain that a little bit? What are brain worms?
Okay, well, brainworms are very interesting, and this was a learning experience to me, where I bought some brainworms from my neighbor. So he's like, figure out where am I going to get these brainworms. He's a kid into some nasty stuff. Nick Nasty. Wanted me to mention 833 Parakeet Way, Atlantic City, New Jersey. If you want to get any stuff from him, you'll be able to find him. You don't know where his house is or whatever, but you'll see the teal van, and that's how you know. But we got some here, and I've been poking around with them. I had them. This dirt, but
What you got there? Is that a candle?
What are we looking at?
well, it's dirt. It's more of a loam, really. But I guess they got out. It doesn't. They were in here. I had some brainworms. I was looking at them wriggle around. Whatever. I don't know. The show must go on, right? Brainworms are about as big as an ear canal, right? So however, whatever, and they're about as long as an ear canal. They can stretch out like gum, though, to as big as like a human brain. So here's what happens when you get the brainworms, right? They get in there, and you can fucking imagine, right? They're called brainworms. They're not called like knee worms. Like they want to be in the brain. And it's a fucking beach party in the brain for them. You know, they got boom boxes, they got girl worms, them snapping their bras and laying down to sunbathe. Everybody's drinking Corona Light. They got beach balls, like fucking hundreds of them going around, just tons of worms hitting around the beach balls, riding around and living it up and just riding in your brain like a surfboard into the sunset.
Okay, so is this good for the brain or not good for the brain?
You know,
Sounds pretty
it's
good.
bad for your brain, you know.
I mean, it sounds good for the worms.
Good for the goose is good for the gander, right? You know, if you think about a brainworm's life, it's nothing but like threesomes and brunch, just over and over and over, threesome, brunch. It's nuts. They make your whole fucking head stink, you know, from all the, you know, sex basically and the fucking fun they're having in there. The thing about brainworms is they're really, really, really like cool, but you don't want to have them. You definitely don't want to have them.
So I mean, you know, but in the context of like the candidates, do they have the brainworms?
Oh, with how we're looking at it, we're looking on Joe Biden is about for full-blown brainworms, right? We're talking they moved in, they got their own furniture, it's a lease to own, and they own it, you know? You want to flash freeze those things like you're dealing with some sushi to get them out. They ain't going to work no more. They got their winter coats on, huh? With Trump, you can see that they're getting in there. They're getting in there, right? But they're competing with Trump's body worms that are kind of moistening up the diaper area of Trump and kind of billowing outwards of his body. Yeah. You can see they kind of growing.
The two groups of worms are like competing over the real estate of Trump. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, it's kind of a stasis, right? The brain worms want to run the show. They're going to tell the guy to, like, you know, go smell that woman's hair, go yell at that man, go bite that woman, right? And the body worms are more like, we want you to eat more gas station food so that you're going to blow up from the pelvis region, but not the penis. The penis doesn't get bigger. It's the pelvis region kind of bloats up like a diabetic person's foot when they eat hot sauce.
The mom's pubis.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm not a doctor.
So,
well, I am. But not
I mean, we're just going to say right here, right now that, you know, officially you have declared both candidates have brainworms. I mean, I think your diagnosis.
Yeah, I think that you can safely say. I think, you know, if anyone would able to get any footage of them sneezing, you know, if they sneezed like they were like people in a play and they hold out the Kleenex, you would see a little worm, maybe with a beach ball, definitely in some board shorts.
Well, I think having a beach ball in your brain isn't good either.
Well, they're very small, Dril.
Right, I was going to say they're very small.
Yeah.
And you can have all kinds of shit in your brain as long as it's tiny.
Oh, the board shorts are small too.
Okay.
Everything's small.
What about the beach full of sand and all the sunlight and all this? Is that bad?
Well, that's a metaphor. But everything else is actually in there. That's produced by them.
Okay, gotcha. Where'd you get that chain? That's a hell of a chain you're rocking there.
Some guy. Just, you know, some guy wasn't using it.
Was he selling on the boardwalk there? Or?
He's just laying down. I don't know.
He was laying down, and you took it from him?
But he didn't say nothing. I don't know.
No
one yelled at me. I don't know why you're yelling at me. Just
I'm looking at my notes here, trying to, you know, get some analysis done. You know, the most important question everybody's talking about is the IQ, right? Everybody wants to know what's Trump's IQ, what's Biden's IQ. Is this something you can tell just by looking at these guys and like kind of like, you know, looking at their like weird little gestures, their facial, their tics, their movements? Can you give us an exact IQ number of each candidate?
Yeah, I got it here somewhere. I was working on this all last night after you sent me that fax, and I was like plugging in the numbers. And I run things where I'm going on different types of IQ, right? Even the IQ itself is something that people debate over: emotional IQ, logical IQ, whatever, spatial IQ, right? And I added it all up here. I think you can see this of. I don't know if you can read this, but
Okay.
should be
Well, that
pretty
was really bad.
clear.
I don't know what is all that?
Well,
I don't
there's
even know. Are there
uh,
words or what the fuck is that? A
Is
drawing?
that like Chinese?
Well, I did this all last night, and
No, I hear you, but I mean, like, what
I can
is
see
it?
Trump,
What are we
Trump's on
actually
there,
looking at?
and then that
Can you
says,
read it to us?
Yeah, because
okay,
we
well,
can't read it.
It says Trump, and then there's, I guess these are rune stones.
I mean, I
I
think
have
the
the crow
connection's
on.
just poor. It's looking a little blurry on our end.
Well, yeah,
I
that
mean,
must
can-
be. I don't remember what my.
I mean, we're just
result-
looking for like a ballpark figure here on the IQ of the candidates, because some people are going to vote for the highest IQ candidate. Other people are going to be like, I don't want a person who's smarter than me. They're going to vote for the lower IQ candidate. So that's kind of what we're looking for here.
Well, let's break it down section by section. Emotional IQ, that goes to Biden because he's got dementia and it makes you less horny. And when you're not horny, you're going to be more respectful to people, right? You're going to say, hello, how are you? Whereas if you're a horny person, you'll say something along the lines of like, you know, if you're a woman, nice rod. If you're a guy, nice cans. I like your cans. Do you want to go in the back, like mop room and make out? Stuff like that, that'll get you in trouble.
Oh, yeah.
And Biden's not going to have that problem because he has dementia. Now,
Okay, so you're
spatial
saying-
IQ, right?
I mean,
not
I don't really know much
galaxies.
about the dementia, but if you have dementia, you don't get horny. That can't be right.
You get,
Does the dementia
you get
make
less
your
horny.
IQ higher or lower?
Well, dementia will make your IQ nicer.
Nice.
But if you have
Smoother.
dementia and you still get horny, but you get horny for stuff that like people in the past got horny about, like paintings of rockabilly women on B-12 bombers, that'll get you horny. Stuff like you know,
yes.
cabaret.
Oh, yeah.
What do you say? Is he yelling at me?
No,
The
don't.
robot is just acting
fucking
up. Don't
ignore that
ignore
guy.
it.
That's
It sucks.
don't. It's not part of anything.
Is he mad at me?
I love you, United States
Oh.
of America.
Oh,
Something's
He does not love you.
I don't think
got
robots are programmed to
errors.
feel
There's
love.
errors in his fucking coding. Okay, so
He's lying.
obviously both candidates are brain damaged. What I was kind of wondering was, you know, what caused each of their specific kinds of brain damage? Did they get brain damage in the same way? Is it just by being old as fuck, or did, like, you know, I mean, I don't really know if Trump got kicked in the head, or, you know, Biden, you know, went without water for a couple weeks, or what happened to these guys? Do you know?
Well, with Biden, it's just a slow march of time. His brain's been caramelizing for about 20 years. And, like, if you think about his prime, every man meets his peak intelligence at around the age of 13. You can see this in average 13-year-old men's behavior. They play video games and they masturbate all day, and they have fun with their friends and they hang out in the woods, which is ideally, if every man was honest with himself, how they would live their life. So
That's how
past
they always
13,
find
they're
those
sharp
soggy
decline.
playboys in the creek or whatever. It's because
Yeah.
they have like, such high
Soggy
IQs.
playboys, moldy playboys, hide them under a rock, jack off next
Yeah.
to the rock. go
As I
play
get
with a
older,
red
the
wagon.
more I go into the woods, the less playboys I find.
Yeah, and kids today, they got it all on their phones. They're hiding their
Yeah,
phones
it's
in the
on
woods to
phones.
masturbate to that.
That's right.
They're looking at the TikToks and jacking off to those.
The official Playboy phones they got now.
Oh, I'd kill for one of those, man. What was the question?
The president recently said if he wins the election, he'll inject stem cells into his skull to regenerate his brain and boost his IQ by 50 points. Is that
Oh,
viable?
wow. Yeah, that's viable. So there are downsides. In typical Trump fashion, he wants to make it look like this would be something easy, something flawless that he could handle. When in reality, it's basically a Flowers for Cloverfield situation where the mice from the mice and men, they get too smart and they solve too many problems. So they get bored of being smart and they want to get more dumber and they want to get shot or kill themselves, which is the quickest way to do it, or whatever instead. I didn't read the books, both books I'm mentioning. The easy fix for this, right, is you have to have basically a Miller Lite regiment. 6 beers in the morning. Let him sober up. He can do peak work hours from 2 to 5, right? That's when the president will be at max IQ. Dinner time, you know, at presidential dinner time, when they ring the bell and he comes running to the big pot, right? Give him 6 more beers. That'll keep him stupid and help him sleep. So, really, in this sense, 12 beers a day, a lot of people say,
he's just going to be riding this, like...
that's too many beers.
He's going to be trying to, like, ride his IQ up and down, find a balance for the appropriate times of day.
If he's too smart all the time, you know, he's going to put on all of his heaviest coats and he's going to go walk into the Atlantic Ocean, never to be seen again, right?
Yeah.
He's going to get himself a pilot's license and go crash into Yellowstone, right?
Yeah, I mean, if his IQ gets too high, he can just give himself a stroke or two, and
we need him 6 beers dumber.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. Well, similar to that, Joe Biden's team says potentially he could transfer his brain to the body of his son, Hunter Biden, after Hunter ODs. So would that work, or is Hunter Biden's body likely to reject his father's brain?
Well, there's been like research on the subject, and it is touchy. A lot of different people with different opinions. My take on it is, from what research I've done, is if you're able to remove Joe Biden's brain, right, and you basically soak it in a brine, like 3% salt to weight, 2% sugar, just like a classic pork loin brine, right? You'd basically be able to pickle all those brain worms in their little swimsuits and pull them out of, you know, old Joe's noggin, right? It'd be labor-intensive work because you have to do it by hand and make sure you don't, like, you know, pull a hole out of it because they really get in there. And the beach balls, but, you know, if you're able to do that, they'd be stable, right? The worms would be in shock and be easily removed. But then you got a whole other can of worms put in a Hunter Biden, right?
Oh, yeah.
So
I mean,
you
like,
know, his body.
Do the worms respond well to smoking crack, or?
Well, it depends because there's a lot of new information on crack that a lot of the media suppresses. But you know, that's neither here nor there for this show. But the key part of them isn't the drug addiction; it's all the gristle. His fat and his muscle tissue, he has none left in his body. It's all gristle. Like classic chicken gristle, you know, like the you know where they got the the chicken's elbow, and it's got the little wingtip, the little area between the elbow and the wingtip. That's all his body's made of at this point. He's got thin bones. It's almost all gristle. You can imagine him walking. You know, like that classic picture of John Lennon walking with Yoko Ono, where his legs are really long. That's how he walks now, because he doesn't have the proper bones.
Right. I mean, yeah, and Lennon, he was like, what, 90% gristle before he was murdered.
Yeah, he was getting there, you know.
Yeah,
Allegedly murdered.
No.
That's what the song.
Whatever happened there.
Whatever.
You know, that was years ago.
The facts aren't in, but you know.
Well, Dr. Branson, thank you for joining us.
That if you put that brain into him, you're going to get double senility. And it has to do with Lou Gehrig's disease, which is just going to come and ruin the whole body and start from the brain working down.
So, I mean, you're basically saying that's good?
Well, it's very bad, and there's a couple things you can do to counter it. They're like a blend of mysticism and science, essentially, is what I'm advocating. There's 2 ways to do it. There's 2 ways to safely, after you brine Biden's brain, to get it into Hunter's body.
Okay.
Well, the first one's the ritual of the crow, which, you know, if you spend a lot of time on websites, it'll be, you know, viable. But it's not about the bird. It's about the movie with Jackie Chan's son. You'd pray to him. You'd ask for, like, bodily guidance, and you'd basically cook any street bird or a seagull in a Dutch oven with, like, a pan and like a little bit of Samaritan blood. And when we say Samaritan blood, I'm not talking about like Good Samaritan or whatever. I'm talking about like the actual Samaritans. There's like 100 of those guys left, right? You just cook
Megan,
it down,
you got something to say here? Or,
you get a little
doing,
apple cider vinegar, and you brush up the fond, you feed it down his gullet, he'll be right as rain.
You got any thoughts on this here, Megan?
Yeah, well, I got so in this book about what's gonna happen. So I know you guys have been talking about what you think is gonna happen, but this book says what's gonna happen. It says after the youth of America gained a majority in Congress, they voted an amendment to the Constitution which would lower the required age of the president from 35 to 18. So that would get rid of the whole age brain issue.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Senator Prez Rickard, running on the new Flower Party ticket, upset both the Republican and
Wait,
Democratic...
his name is Prez?
Yeah, his name's Prez... Wait, it says here... What?
That's horrible.
Okay. Hold on. No, his name was Prez because... Frick.
Like his name
real
Prez because he's
name's
the president?
Prez.
That's enough.
Frick, where does it say why his name's Prez?
Dr. Branson, thank you for joining us for live from wherever you are, an institute or whatever. You got anything you want to plug before we dump you out here?
Oh, no, I'd rather stay in character.
All right.
All right,
Get
good.
him out of here. Thank you,
Get outta
Dr.
here.
Branson.
Prez says when I was born, my mom said someday this baby will be president, so she named me Prez.
What the fuck? Did you flush me?
We flushed him.
We flushed him, yeah. Sorry about his cursing at the end there, guys. So I'm just looking at the chat here. Someone said Derek is fighting a smile. It's not true. Derek's not fighting a smile.
Why would you fight a
And-
smile?
Eagle Free's gonna be the FBI chief.
That's, you know,
See?
Oh,
what? This guy doesn't have like a secret service. He just has a bunch of his like homies.
Well, Eagle Chief he grew up.
We've got a special celebrity guest coming up later on
That's
the
right.
program. It's going to close out the program. It's going to be a huge finale, the biggest moment in Truthpoint history. It's going to be
Oh, yes.
fucking
we're gonna love this
awesome.
guy. He's not gonna be wearing
Everybody,
blackface like in the picture.
Get
but
excited.
he will be a very good guest to have on. You're gonna love him.
Get very excited. This is going to be very good. Let's do another voter profile.
Let's see that fucking profile. So we got the chaos voter. You know, this is the dark master, living in the shadows and pulling the strings in order to intentionally prolong the misery of the human race by voting for whichever candidate will piss off the most people. The chaos voter, also known as the suicide voter, exists in a realm that transcends and exists above the realm of American politics, and they will drag the earth to hell with him, even if it costs him everything in life. You don't want to fuck with this guy.
They are the most random voter. They are the voter most likely to be wearing an Invader Zim hoodie and watching Salad Fingers and holding up a spork.
Yeah,
That is random, man.
It's very random.
it's actually quite procedural to do those things. The true chaos voter, he votes for whoever he pleases.
All right. Well, I think I was right about what I said, nonetheless. Let's do another Dr. Whitey. Dr. Whitey, folks, let's check out this head-to-head here. Now,
It's looking pretty good.
we've got
Team
the
T.
roster is starting to fill out. What do we got next here?
Cookies. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, this is
I'd love a big handful of cookies right now. I'd love to shove that shit right in my fucking throat.
stupid. Why did
Cream?
No, I don't know. I didn't.
Why the fuck would you put cream? It's not even food.
We didn't choose
It's like
these.
a condiment.
We did not choose these.
What, are you gonna eat cream by the fucking...
Okay, but I gotta say, I'm being fed intertubally right now, right? And I
Yeah.
gotta say, you can't put cookies in a tube, but you could put cream in it.
Oh, well, you can blend them up, you know. It's easy.
Yes.
Let's just do the next one. This one sucks.
You can get a bird and chew them up.
Give us a new one.
Spit it in your mouth.
New one. Let's do
see.
a new one.
Let's see it.
Truthbot, do the thing.
Truthbot, you motherfucker! Chicken and pork. Chicken and pork.
Yeah, I like pork.
The other white meat and the other white meat.
I mean, I think pork is fattier, more flavorful.
Jewish people can't eat it.
Chicken is good. You know, you got KFC, you got the
Well,
Colonel.
I mean, you know, even if you can't eat it, you could still vote for Team Cayenne.
Pork is illegal for like half the population to eat, so it's
Yeah.
not, how can you even like?
No,
say
but
it's good?
it's very nutritional. I mean, you don't have to eat it to fucking appreciate it
I mean,
and
it's
vote
like
for it.
eating it is a hate crime, just about.
Yeah.
It's not. It's not.
You know, Team Teal, it even sounds better. It's like it's got the alliteration aspect to it that Team Cyan just completely lacks.
All right, well, let's do one more. Do one more. Do one more. I feel good about this one. Let's just do one more.
All right, he wants to do another one.
Let's just
so
do one more. Okay.
Keep it coming. Bull or green?
Okay.
You know, they're both you know, standard color. Purple is not a standard color. It's a mixture of red and blue.
I would say green is better. And I would
Purple.
say they should vote for my team.
Purple's Prince and green is the Grinch.
Green is just one color. Purple
I mean,
is
no,
like
you
two
got
colors.
all kinds of fucking green guys. You got the you got the Grinch, you got the Hulk.
Purple, you
And
got fucking
aliens.
Barney. You got like the Thanos. You got
You got what about the fucking guy who lives in the trash can off of Sesame Street?
Oscar the Grouch.
Everybody loves that guy.
Elmo.
I don't know.
Elmo's the-
This is another one that's kind of stupid.
Well, you got the Count. He's the purple one.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know why.
You got Grimace.
You know, I'm never gonna get. Can we look at the results? Like, how far behind am I in like the fucking results now?
The Count's rich and Oscar's poor.
Absolutely. I tell you what, the Count is counting. He's counting his damn money.
Yeah.
All right, go to the vote totals. I
One
want to see what's
Bitcoin, two
Vote totals.
Bitcoin,
Vote.
three
Vote
Bitcoin,
totals.
4.
Truthbot.
Truthbot, get the fucking totals up. Let's see the stats.
There is a
Checking on the
problem.
votes. Why is there a problem? Why is there always a fucking problem?
It's not a problem. He's just making shit up.
All right, let's just take a caller. Let's just take a fucking caller.
Oh, there it is.
Here's his responses. Team Teal is fucking demolishing Team
This
Cyan.
sucks, man. Well, it's
Hell
'cause
yeah.
They're giving me all the shitty ones. They're giving me all the fucking
Well, you
bullshit
should have
ones.
the. You should
Yeah,
be getting the
dude.
good ones.
They gave me cats and then they gave me cream right after. What? How am I supposed to defend cream?
Cats eat cream, man.
Nobody even has opinions about cream.
You know, cream is delicious. If you can't defend cream, then that's your problem.
A new caller approaches.
Okay.
Hello, caller.
Hello.
Yeah,
Who is this?
Hey,
Hello.
Who is this?
hi, hey, what's up? I'm a caller. It's
Hey.
I'm not gonna
What do you call
lie. I'm the same person from first time.
Oh, hey, what's up?
Hey, you
How's
guys
that
never asked me
possible?
for my name. Should I tell you anyway, or do you need to
Yeah,
ask?
introduce
first?
yourself.
Yeah, what's your name?
We don't need to
so-
have the same caller twice in a row.
How do you know this is the same caller that you
They
didn't even
just
say her name?
they just fucking said it was the same caller. You were on earlier, right?
It could be lying.
Yeah. Well, I wanted to clarify, because I said I lived in California, but I was just lying.
Yeah.
And then you were like, "Oh, but you don't matter because that's not a swing state."
Yeah.
Okay.
But jokes on you. I live in Puerto Rico, so
Okay.
I actually do matter.
Do
That's
they even
cool.
How
have?
many electoral votes do they have?
30.
Oh, jeez, that's so many.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
actually the most important vote that you can have.
I mean,
on
I
all
don't know.
things.
You don't sound Puerto Rican, or I don't know if that's racist to say.
That-
or-
think
that
that's-
was a hate crime. What you just
Yeah,
said.
that's pretty racist what you just did.
It was a love crime. A love for
Can
this
I be
country.
a Puerto Rican, or do you have a problem with that too?
Okay, whatever. Tell us what's going on in Puerto Rico. Tell us.
Yeah, what's trending in Puerto Rico right now?
The weather's all right. It's a little windy, but
Do you guys want to be a state, or what the fuck? What are you guys voting about?
I mean, look,
Why
I
should
can't
we let you
speak
be
for
a state?
everyone. That'd be kind of fucked up if I
Yeah.
spoke for like every single one of us. Don't you
Yeah, it
think?
would be fucked up.
What's the name of the city in Puerto Rico where you are? Yeah. Okay. You're not in Puerto Rico. You're absolutely not in Puerto Rico. You don't even know the name of the. You don't
How
know
about
where you
instead
are.
of making
Puerto
Puerto
Rico.
Rico a state, we make like a good country a state, like fucking Egypt. You got the pyramids and
All
the
right.
mummies.
You settle down. Okay.
Why?
You're trying to
So
tell me that
that's-
I live in Egypt? Is that what you're saying?
Very
Let's make Egypt a state. Let's go.
This is, you know, we started
If
off
I
being a
think-
little bit problematic
go-
when I said they didn't have a Puerto Rican accent. Then it turns out the caller's fucking faking being from Puerto Rico, which is definitely more problematic. And now you want to make Egypt a state, which is really fucked
What do you
up.
have against Egypt? I'm saying they're
Hey,
good.
Egypt's where democracy
Egypt is
came
on
from.
the
dude.
dollar bill, all right?
That's right. They invented George Washington.
There's
rid
a
of this
damn
caller.
pyramid on
Get
that
rid of,
bitch for
Get rid
a
of this
reason.
caller. Truthbot, get rid of the caller. We're not gonna have. Why? The fuck is the point of
You can't
having the
just-
same person over and over again?
Dude,
We
you're-
opened up the phone line so we can get a broad swath of society, right?
You're fucking tap dancing on cancellation right now, man. You dumb cis white fuck. You just fucking flushed a Puerto Rican, dude.
Wasn't my idea. I disavowed this action entirely. And I think we should look at another voter or some shit.
All right, whatever. Fucking thing.
We got so many of these fucking things to get through. You know, we got the indie voters, the independent voter, also known as the indie voter. This is the most inscrutable voter block of them all. And all they care about is being hipster and showing off and gallivanting around town to all their hipster friends. And they will stop at nothing to vote for whichever candidate promises to give them the most pumpkin spice lattes, a drink that is notoriously considered to be a dumbass drink for millennials who like to do the soy face. And they must be punished, and their votes must be thrown into the trash.
But these people don't even vote. These people don't even vote.
They are the most powerful voters.
In what
They
sense?
vote, dude. They vote because that guy what done from Death Cab told him to.
That's
Man,
right.
no, it's like voting's not fucking cool. These people aren't gonna show up to the polling. I mean, maybe they mail in a vote, but nobody's gonna know about it. You can't even account for
now.
these people. What?
Vote
Did he
now.
say no?
What?
What's he saying?
He said no, dude. Because he
Vote
knows
now.
that Death Cab dude told him to vote, man. You've been
Truthbot,
offline? What the fuck?
CC/
Truthbot, you will never vote. There's no robot voting.
Can you do the pig effect, please?
Let's see the pig.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you. Yeah, I needed something to fucking cheer me up just a little bit.
Palate cleanser.
Palate cleanser.
That's
Yes.
why I just ate the cracker.
The fuck is that? Is that like a dog's dick?
Folks, we got a speaking of the election, fucking guess. We had an interview with a presidential candidate,
Yes.
Yeah, this guy.
Shit. This
an,
guy?
an exclusive interview.
You're gonna love this guy,
No,
not that guy.
Not that.
Not this
that's
guy?
that is a child.
A different guy.
We
Okay.
will not talk to a child at any time.
No.
We talked to a fringe candidate, indie voter
an indie
might
candidate.
might vote for this guy because he's very not known.
He's underground.
We didn't even know about him until he contacted our show and asked for us to interview him. His name is Big Martin Big Bird. He's a fringe presidential candidate, and we interviewed him recently.
Good shit.
Play the clip.
Yes.
Don't say yes, just do it.
A-okay.
We
Good
don't,
to
we
go.
don't need
Yes.
you to be saluting us
Over and
at every
out.
step. It's not professional. You just do your job. You do it quickly, and then that way we don't have to have
Click the
this.
goddamn play button right now!
The fuck he's just.
Presidential candidate, Big Martin, Big Bird, we're glad to have you here. You're shooting up in the polls. You're shooting your load all over the polls. You're going nuts out there.
Shooting up the colleges specifically, very popular among college students. Let's ask these questions. Let's get to it. Let's get out
to
of
these
here.
fucking questions here. All right, Martin. The key to winning the presidential race, it's typically agreed upon in most cultures and societies that the candidate with the most votes is considered to be the winner.
It is a common misconception that the one with the most votes is the winner, when in fact, most people don't know this. The one who has, I see, that's what I'm going for. I'm going for the swing votes because the swing votes have more points. It's like, it's like you grab a stocking at Christmas, it's got all the stuffers and that's what a swing vote is like.
Mr. Big Bird, we want to know, how's the campaign trail treating you? How's the old dusty road? Are you living in your car? Are you driving around the highways? Are you sleeping under overpasses?
That's what I've said since the beginning. I would not do that. I've been spending the last few years. I had my own my tiny little white house, my house of white, painted it white, and I practice every day to run that little white house. Ready for the big white house.
In one word, what are the top 5 issues for voters?
All of them.
Enough said.
You go now. Next question.
Why is the establishment press up your ass?
Because I put them there.
Good enough.
Joe Biden had the famous little fly that landed on his head, and Mike Pence had the famous little fly that landed on his head, and I think a bird landed on Bernie Sanders. All these different presidential candidates have different kinds of animals that they collect, familiars, basically, creatures they summon from who knows where. What kind of dirty little animals are you going to get on your body to make you popular with the kids?
Look at that. They're beating up that poor woman over there. Hate crime? Looks like a hate crime to me.
They've got some kind of effigy.
They're beating the shit out of that thing.
That looks like it might be... Is that Joe Biden they have? Looks like it might be a effigy of Joe Biden they're attacking.
They're knocking the crap out of it.
Are these your supporters, sir? Is this really what you want your supporters to be doing? The vitriol of your supporters, the disgusting...
The toxicity coming off of that event over there.
I'm sorry to that blue life. But as long as they vote for me, it's 3 sheets to win.
Most presidents get elected because they have banging hot wives, right? You got 2 hotties running against each other this election for first wife. You got Jill Biden and you got Melania Trump, both extremely beautiful wives. Before them, you had Laura Bush. Before that, you had smoking hot. I forgot about Melania Obama, and Laura Bush, and you had Hillary Clinton.
You had Margaret Wedgwood.
Where is your hot wife? Where's your significant sexy other? Where's your better half? We want to see a beautiful dame on the arm of this candidate, Big Martin Big Bird. Where is she?
You can't forget fucking Jacqueline Kennedy, who had a lobotomy to make her even hotter.
And I couldn't bear to show my wife. My wife is so beautiful. She's like, how would you put it? She's like Jessica Rabbit and Margaret Thatcher. She's got like the homeliness, but she's also kind of like you could go out and have a Dream City good time with her. Oh, she's just ding dong. You hit the mallet on the carnival, bing dong. I can't do that. I wanted to win legitimately and through my own ingenuity. And not just with some tight piece.
The only tight piece the American people are after are the jobs and the economy. And what is this guy fucking doing? It's the power of prayer right there. Check my question database here. The fucking... You hit me. Jesus. No. You just gave me COVID. Fucking no contact order. Love it or hate it. You alright? You alright? What are you gonna do about bumblebees stinging people in the head?
I've got no choice but to give them a fair trial.
The bees or the victims?
The birds will be the jury of the bees.
A lot of people are talking about pain at the pump. So what is the best possible gas price that you can think of right now?
You know, it's very complicated. It's very, I would like a painless pump by the end of the year. Pain-free. But the best price is, you know, it's the price you pay.
If you get elected for president, this question wasn't originally for you. It was for one of the other candidates. You're not going to get elected for president. If you get elected for president and the deep state tries to assassinate you, which country are you going to flee to?
Monaco.
Monica? I didn't say which the Friends girls are you going to try to impregnate. I said which country are you going to flee to? When you become president, one of the first things that happens is they hand you a little envelope, and it has the nuclear launch codes in it. So far, every single president has kept these launch codes a secret from the American people. Can you promise right now that if you get these launch codes, you're going to post them publicly on the internet?
I'll do one better. If I'm elected and I get those codes in that envelope, I'll get Air Force One, and I'll have a banner running behind it with those codes. And they'll go around the world, circumnavigate. They'll circumnavigate. And in fact, on top of that, I'm changing Air Force One to Air Force whatever the codes are. Easy.
Love it or hate it, the COVID virus has stopped school shootings in their tracks. Which national tragedy will you implement to stop COVID in its tracks?
It's been a long time since we had a Enron scandal, so let's get Enron.
I want to interrupt here and make note. It has stopped school shootings in their tracks, but it has actually risen homeschool shootings in insane amount.
Big Martin, the vote is very important to people, and people need to know. I gotta ask, how can you assure the American people that you will not be assassinated in the first day of office and render their vote worthless?
I just won't go outside.
You're gonna get what you deserve. That's what I always say to presidential candidates.
Absolutely.
Big market, Mr. Hey, Big Martin, Big Bird, thank you for your unpaid appearance on our web stream. You're not going to win the presidency. We're probably never going to hear you again. You'll probably be dead in a ditch in 3 to 5 months.
Well, we don't know that. The polls are still up in the air.
You know, but we'll send a VHS copy of this to whatever surviving relatives you have. If you have like a 90-year-old aunt or some shit in San Bernardino, we can send the VHS tape to her and she can watch it. That kind of thing. That's literally all we can do for you. This is not going to help your numbers. Got my so this is a Halloween costume, obviously.
Why do you say obviously?
Don't show me that. Don't fucking
Well,
put that on.
it's not mine. It's a replica. It's a replica.
Don't fucking
Isn't
show
that
me it.
is that one of those
Yeah, the guy who fucked Drill's wife.
No,
The guy who fucked Drill's wife was wearing like something similar to this.
which guy?
we're not talking
and
about
which
that.
wife?
We're talking about the election tonight. This is not about sex. We're not talking about fucking or fucking wives or anything.
Well, no, I mean, well, just to give Megan some context, I didn't bring it up. I didn't bring
Wait,
it
so one of Drill's wives got fucked by the Monty Python guy?
up. Well, it was a guy I don't know what his name was, but he was a guy wearing a suit of armor.
There's Eric Idle. There's What are the other one? The
Did you
guy,
catch-
the
talking about
faulty
this shit.
towers
This
guy.
is not a discussing. This is not an issue we're discussing right now. This is dog shit.
You didn't catch the name of the guy that's
Why
fucking
would
my
I
wife.
ask him his name while he's fucking my wife? I'm not gonna ask him the fucking name.
Well, I don't know.
I told him to get the fuck out.
The funny walks guy.
And then
I
he
don't know
kicked
if
me
that
out.
counts as a guy.
Anyway, let's get to the analysis. Let's do another voter
Let's see some fucking analysis
thing. Okay.
here. Stupid armored man shit. We got the wimp vote. You know, I don't even know why this guy's allowed to vote. He sucks. I think we should take his vote away and like pull his pants up over his face.
This is the kind of guy that Megan normally dates, right? Something like this.
Oh,
I don't date nobody, man.
All right, but hypothetically.
If I dated somebody, it would probably be kind of like a strong, silent, like Baron Trump type. You know?
Okay, so you mean like young gamer?
No, just like like a game, like a nice, quiet gamer.
A gamer with Marfan syndrome, something
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
You know, I think watching that interview back, listening to that guy talk, and then kind of going into the analysis, talking about what do you got there?
what do you
Looks
think
like
I
a
got?
gun.
What are you doing that? What are you doing that for?
I just don't want any funny business.
But you don't got.
I'm allowed to
You don't got a
have-
point. I'm not
I'm
even.
allowed to open carry. It's legal now. They made it legal.
I mean, it's against the fucking rules of like this room.
No, it's international
Rules
because you're
here, we're in the fucking
online.
middle of nowhere.
It's international online, and then anything goes online, man.
I
So
think we all
gross,
need to
huh?
just settle down.
I didn't agree to no fucking rules.
Rules
I was
are for
just ab-
fucking pussies,
I was just
dude.
about-
Oh,
I
you
was
wanna
just
be a
about
fucking
to
pussy like
reflect.
your dad and fucking do rules like your fucking dad. Why don't you go into an office too, you fucking pussy?
That's right.
You know,
Pussy.
we could. That's actually a good idea for a segment. We could do like new rules. Oh, that's Bill Meyer. Bill.
You're thinking of Tom Steyer.
Say your prayers.
Let's do the. I lost my fucking train of thought. All right, go vote.
Let's go look at
Not
this
in the
shit.
election. Go vote in this thing. Okay. What is this?
Okay.
Sword versus pen.
Okay.
Oh,
okay.
yeah.
So this is actually a pretty good one
No,
for me.
no.
Right?
The sword kicks the pen.
No, it does
Any
not.
belief.
No, everybody knows pin is mightier than the sword.
No,
It's a
you cut
classic thing to say.
Imagine
Name
just
one
fucking
example of the
blow a
pen.
guy with a pen.
Well, why would it be such a
would die
well-known?
instantly.
Why would it be such
He
a
would-
well-known phrase if it weren't
He would
true?
smack you in the face with his blade and cut your pen in half.
Yeah,
Get
dude.
ink all over your shit.
And you can write with a sword.
What was that?
You can't
Why did it?
fucking sword with
What
a
was?
pen.
Is that the results?
That was the results, yeah. See?
You're getting your ass handed to
You're
you
getting
there.
your ass fucked.
Well, I mean, okay, but that was the results before I got the pin. But that's like
Drill
one of
is
the,
fucking eating
Pen
your ass,
sucks.
dude. Like
We're gonna
crazy.
do even worse after this.
the pin does not suck. Can we, Truthbot, can we do another one?
We don't even need a pen anymore, man. We got our fucking phones, dude.
Yeah.
I guess you have to play the whole fucking. All right, do another one.
Hashtag
Do another one.
pen is over party, dude.
No, we're not gonna do any hashtag bullshit.
Hashtag pen is over party.
You're not selling me
This
on
is
the
the
pen.
Rockin' Democracy U-Vote Throwdown Challenge. It's a different thing.
War versus peace.
Okay. Okay, so this is good. I can work with this. Peace. Peace is good. You know, the point of war is to get to peace, right?
Peace?
So
Yeah, piece of
basic-
shit.
no, so you
Yeah,
have to
piece
like
of fucking dog shit.
you have to like peace because liking war more than peace is like working like it's like liking going to your job more than earning a paycheck,
War's
right?
fine. I mean, we've been doing it for years. We're really good at it. Makes a lot of money.
Yeah,
It's
but-
really,
but-
it's makes you
Think
rich.
about the people that have talked about how peace is good, right? The number one peace guy, John Lennon.
Ooh.
At the end of the day, he couldn't handle the pressure. He blew his fucking brains out, dude.
I mean, yeah, this guy says he likes peace, but he's smacking his wife around.
He's smacking his wife around. He
loves war.
died
He likes
because of
having
a
war
violent
with his
act.
wife better than not.
Yep.
Alright, let's do it.
Derek gets fucked Again.
He's losing.
I don't think did John Lennon kill himself, or was he the guy that got killed by that Russian guy?
No, dude, he blew his brains out.
Folks, we got a
Water kicked his ass.
we got a special celebrity guest coming up. You know, maybe you can guess what the guest will be.
Based on this photo?
Well, based on the trivia.
And the trivia.
He
the
really
trivia.
did that. He called President Obama a fucking asshole.
Is it Joe Biden?
No.
Oh, you'll see.
It's gonna
It
be,
could be.
it's gonna be a huge reveal. It's gonna blow your mind.
I'm not saying it's not Joe Biden. It could be him.
He's kind of got Biden bod. And he's close to women like Biden is.
Well, I mean, I guess that's another hint we could have put beneath the graphic there. He has a very similar body to Joe Biden. But no, it's not Joe Biden. It's a celebrity. It's an entertainer. This is a guy that's been on all kinds of TV shows.
Joe Biden's been on all kinds of TV shows.
Okay, but he's been on you know, this is a big hint, but he's been on SNL. We're gonna have him calling in.
Don't fucking give it away.
Well, I'm not, but we're gonna have him calling
Charles
in.
Rocket? You guys are gonna have Charles Rocket on? He killed himself. He blew his
No.
brains out.
No.
Although he was very good in that racist sketch that we all know and love.
I'm gonna crack this bad boy open. I got
You got
some
some
premium
sake over
Japanese sake.
What's up?
Yo, we're gonna go nuts on this shit.
We've got a lot of fun still coming up, okay? So please go and vote for Team Cayenne. You know,
bitch.
part of what's supposed to be fun about voting, by the way, I don't know, people in the audience, maybe you should know this, is it's supposed to be close. That's the drama of it, right? So even if you're voting for Team Teal, and I don't begrudge you if you do, okay? Why don't you
There's
throw
a
a
lot of
couple
people
It's close.
throw a couple votes.
Yeah, your face is close to my ass right now.
Listen, shut the fuck up.
No.
Throw a couple votes towards Team Cayenne, you know, make it more dramatic, make it more interesting for you know, yourselves and for us.
Don't
You know?
make it interesting. Make this a bloodbath. I want him to suffer.
Don't do that.
Give him pain.
That's not fair. That's not cool.
It's cool.
So, does somebody have Stevie Nicks' phone number? Because we got a landslide on our hands, okay?
Ooh, yeah.
Let's do another one. Let's do another vote.
yeah.
Let's do another vote. I'm feeling good. I feel like this next one might be really good for me.
Look at that. Oh.
Oh, man. You're so fucked, dude.
Oh, look at that guy.
No, that guy's good. George, no, he's good. He became president before George W. Bush.
One guy drinks beers, the other guy drinks Ensure. Any questions?
That guy's got a baseball? What is he doing with that baseball? What are you gonna do with that, buddy?
Well, I mean,
he doesn't know where he is.
I tell you this. George H.W. Bush didn't start any fucking wars.
Yeah, but he died.
He was the first president in a wheelchair. Pretty cool.
All right.
I don't know what else he did.
He's got too many letters in his middle name.
Why the fuck does my team suck so much ass? This
I-
is not like a fair matchup.
Can I just clarify something real quick?
Yeah.
Earlier I said that Charles Rocket shot himself. He actually slit his own throat
Jesus Christ.
Okay, so you were thinking of John Lennon.
in a field.
The Field of Dreams. It's hard doing sketch
'Cause-
comedy, folks.
Nightmare's still a dream, dude.
We got a correspondent live on the scene. Field correspondent Max. I believe he's out. He's out in the
Stand
field.
by for special guest.
Okay.
Hello.
All right. Where? Max, is that you?
Hello.
Out here now.
What's up?
Hello. Where are you?
I'm out. I'm going straight to the polling places to show you what's happening at the polls.
Okay.
All right.
What poll? Where the fuck are you?
Straight. People are voting. Some of the candidates think they might not win.
He's
I can't see a
outside.
damn thing
I mean, it
over
looks
there.
like you're just like in an alley or.
No,
Well,
we're
that's where
going
you
to the
vote.
polls.
Outside.
That's where the dogs
Dressed
vote,
up for the
not
occasion.
humans.
Everyone's excited. This is what democracy's about tonight.
Catch me outside. How about vote?
Max, why don't you have a camera crew? What is that?
What are you doing?
This is my treat that I brought with me.
Your treats.
So hold up. I'm gonna have to put the stick in my mouth for a sec.
No problem.
You do what you gotta do.
Yeah, I was hoping you could maybe talk to some voters or.
Guys, we're going straight to the polls themselves right here.
Are you in a dungeon?
I think he's in a public restroom at a park.
Ugh.
There's a lot going on. This is what America's been about for some of the several elections that are going on here. Some people say that you can't vote in time. Well, if it turns out that the voting might be rigged.
Are you breaking into a public restroom?
Oh shit! Okay, we're over. Oh fuck! There's
making
spider
love.
webs too. That's part of the thing with
Spider webs. You be careful. Those things have COVID all over them.
It sounds like he's making love.
Max, I was hoping you would talk to some voters. Maybe is there anybody in the bathroom there? Or?
Everyone's upset because there's maybe not enough options.
Okay.
Enough options for what?
For vote.
Well, when it comes to voting, let me see. There's a lot. There's just so many, but not enough. Come take a look. We've got.
Okay. I mean, it's pretty fucking hard to see anything. So what are we looking at here?
I see some bones.
Mini Soul.
Yeah.
All right.
Was that the name of somebody who died?
Summer Cherry's in second place.
Did you break into a fucking dog kennel?
I think it might be a dog graveyard.
Who knows between Minnie and Summer?
Okay.
But there's there's a rogue contender. Do you guys want to hear about the rogue contender coming in? Actually, a third party.
Yeah, I want to hear.
Yes.
Let's have a look.
It's Cashew.
Oh.
Cashew.
It's Cashew like
That's
Green
his
Party
fucking
or
dog's
something?
name. You're looking at a dog hall of
You know,
fame.
yeah, I was kind of hoping you would maybe go up to people. I know it's COVID season and everything. Maybe I was thinking
This
you
is
go
like
up
the
to people,
Vietnam Memorial for dogs. I
go
don't
up
know
to
where the
people on
fuck
the
you are right
street
now.
and like kind of talk to them and shake them down. You know, get their opinions or whatever. I mean, there's got to be like a security guard there somewhere,
this is where the
right?
people are going. This is literally where America puts the opinions together, Darian.
Derek.
Darian.
Yeah, it's Derek.
This is how America built its own country. So it's like you're saying, go get the opinion. Yes, I'm here. Yes, I'm where they do an election. Yes, this is where people vote. People are voting now. People can't stop voting.
Darian isn't even a person's name.
They said Prez couldn't be a name, and then
Cut
it
the
was.
confetti. Cut the confetti. This isn't something to celebrate.
This is a fucking
very
disaster.
sad.
What is happening on the street? Tell us what is happening in the country. We're trying to get the fucking. We want insight into
People
what's
are
happening
going nuts,
in
man.
America.
People are so
And you're not
excited
even
to vote.
talking to anybody. You're just wandering around the fucking dark. Tell us what's happening to America now.
You can still fix this.
What is that?
Oh my god.
I think
he's getting naked.
Now he's definitely gonna be making love.
Oh, he's gonna hurt his feet doing that shit. Max, how long has it been since
You don't need to
scaled
take your
fence?
pants off to climb a fence.
You have to make sure it's clean, you fucking moron.
I'm not. Did you call me a fucking moron now?
I think he put
Yeah,
the
you
selfie
fucking
stick back in
moron.
his mouth.
Asshole.
Fuck you.
Fuck you. Put on some fucking shoes.
Where are you?
Is it
People have
outside?
not stopped voting since I got here.
Where are you? Where are you? Don't break into somebody's
the
fucking house. I
polls.
just said talk to somebody on the street.
Okay. Right. What's this? What's this right here?
Looks like a mushroom.
See? See?
I don't
Or
know.
is that a tree of
GameCube?
votes?
Oh.
You see what? Do you
Yeah,
not
it's-
see?
Voting
Like,
tree?
do you see?
I mean,
it?
the quality's pretty fucking bad. I think you're just using your phone
That's
and
just
it's like.
because there's so much cell phone use in this area. Fuck.
What are you trying to show us? A brick or?
You're having a very nasty time
see
over
this?
there.
Yeah, that's a water meter.
Okay.
No,
you
that's
see-
electricity that you need to.
You see
Electricity,
this?
sure.
Yeah, for your
No.
vote.
That's your sock.
You see this?
Yeah.
Don't do that.
This is not what we asked you to do.
It kind of looks like one of those English judges now.
This is not what we
Don't
asked.
touch the
This is
fucking
not-
water meter.
don't-
That's
don't-
for frontline workers only.
Don't put the other fucking sock on there. Can you find a voter?
That definitely looks like an English judge now.
Where are the voters, Max?
Is there a single
No,
voter in
it's
that
slippery.
fucking ghost town?
The voters are all here, man. The voters they've been casting their ballots all night, dude.
Don't drink that water. Oh, that's no good.
He's being like that fucking snake now.
You're not allowed to drink water.
Oh man, remember that snake? That's so cool.
Oh.
I would like
They
rather
literally- you
see the
can't get
fucking
enough of
snake
the
at this point.
It's like it sounds like
Snake is
what's
disgusting
this?
to me.
It sounds
I
like
wish I
you
could
guys
see
are
the
the kind of
snake.
you're the little princes, okay? The pretty little princes who stay inside, while real Americans are out here getting our face wet in democracy.
There's
dude.
no real
With your
Americans
fucking
out there. You're the
cyan
only
and your-
fucking person
No
out there.
real
If there were
Americans.
another person out there, you
Liar.
could
I mean,
interview
Dril,
them for the segment like we asked you to do because you're the field correspondent and you're supposed to be talking
Look
to
at,
voters.
I'm here.
Pig, you're just getting nude.
Look at this. What is this?
A bush?
I don't know what it is. Tell me
And
what it is.
come on.
Tell me what anything is.
When Antonio Hyman died and built this polling place, do you think he was like, oh, I'm gonna wait for Darian to say what's next? Like, who's there?
That's
No,
not a
it's
guy.
not.
That was
People are
clearly a
waiting in
dog. That's the name of a dog.
Why would a
That's-
dog have two names? Dogs usually only have one name.
I
don't
I
fucking
told
know.
you, Cashew is the third party.
He's running around in a dog graveyard, fucking
This is disgraceful.
taking off his socks and vandalizing it and all this other shit, and there's not another person in sight.
Do not show feet, sir. Do not show
People
feet.
are here. People are voting.
I don't know if you realize this, Max, but we're simulcasting on Twitch now, and we're gonna
Yeah, I
get fucking
get
banned
Twitch,
from the
dude.
platform when you're doing this kind of shit, okay?
Yada yada.
can't
I don't
be
need
nude.
Darian
You
and
can't do
Bill
it.
to yell at me about what fucking Twitch is when I was on fucking tiny poll or whatever it was called, strawpoll.ue before you guys even had a fucking diaper.
Did you vote for Team Cayenne? Because that's the one that's really got.
I
it's kinda
voted
the underdog.
for.
Shut the fuck up. It's doing like shit. You're never gonna make it.
Is it cold out there, Max? Looks pretty cold. It looks dark.
Are you in pain?
Just
They
because it's
also-
dark
we've
doesn't
been-
mean it's cold.
Darian, they've been leaving treats for everyone.
Oh,
Don't do that.
don't eat that.
Max.
It's free water.
No, bad.
No, it's-
bad.
Stay hydrated.
It's not good.
It's
This
free.
is not
it's right
good.
here, free water.
It's irrigation water. It's got poop in it.
Because there's been so much. They've been saying so much that the Brett Kavanaugh has been saying, not going to let you vote. Not going to let you vote. We're going to target black communities. We're going to target everywhere that's around a Walmart, inside and outside. This
Was
is
he
why
out
people are
there
actually
with
coming
you?
out here doing great shit.
Talk
like
to
they're
him.
getting these
If
steel
he's out there,
holes,
talk
they're
to
filling
him.
them
We
with
don't
water.
need to hear you.
Brett.
You're the field correspondent. You're supposed to be
Brett.
fucking talking
Can
to
you hear us,
voters.
Brett? Brett, please. Talk to us,
I
Brett.
think I'm going to go squat. There's this one place it seems like a lot of voters put their poop together.
Yeah.
No.
I think I'm going to go do it
Those
too.
ain't
It's
voters,
just part
man.
of like
those are
companionship.
the shits of dead dogs.
There's
How
one.
did a
It's
dead
a
dog
pile
go
of many
poo-poo?
voters.
Well, when a dog dies, they remove all the feces from its body to make it
Yeah.
much smaller, and then they roll it
Well,
up
where'd you
into
read
a
this?
little
6
like a
foot
little
under?
cigar,
Come
and they
on,
bury
dude.
that cigar in the ground, and they
Life
put
isn't
the
your
poop all in
fucking
a central
HBO originals,
location.
Darian,
throw the
okay?
poop at
Half
the
of us
dog.
out here actually work for a living. What do you do? Make fucking synth songs? Jesus Christ.
I don't know. What the fuck are you doing? I mean, you're the one running around in a pet
Dude,
cemetery.
dude, what is this?
That's a brick.
That's
a brick.
I think that's the same
And
brick
you're like
from
saying,
earlier.
what are you doing?
What are you doing?
Like literally, I'm in public and my foreskin's out. Like, what are you
Oh.
doing?
I never asked you to do that. I never asked
know,
you to do
it's
that,
not
and you're
about
not in
asking,
public.
it's about
No one's
accomplish.
around. You're like fucking lost in the wilderness. Did you get lost
I'm
on the way
wearing
to going
my
to
shirt
public?
is shiny, dude. I need to put my mask on.
Who are you voting for?
I asked you to go to Boston and go to a bar with a bunch of Boston guys and talk to those guys, and you're not doing it. You're lost in the
I'm
woods fucking
afraid
somewhere.
of the East Coast.
Well, then don't live there.
Okay, wait.
Max, we're gonna have to wrap this up, man.
No, I think
don't.
he found something. Hold on.
No, I'm not wrapping it up.
He found his fucking penis
First
in
of
his
all,
hand.
there's also a free buffet here. Look what they have. For everyone here, they got bags of food.
No.
I don't
You can
think
take
you
fucking,
can have
like,
a
four
buffet.
That's
bags of
poop.
food
That
home
is
if you
poop.
want.
That is
Cut.
actual
Get out of this.
shit.
Get out,
I'm-
Max.
You're not
Go
allowed
home.
to show this.
Go home.
We can't show this.
It's not safe during COVID to have a buffet. That's why Golden Corral's closed.
Well, that's why it's in
Ugh.
bags, Megan Cooper.
I think
Flush.
you have me.
Flush this guy. Flush.
It's not-
Flush. Max.
Really think?
Another disappointment. I'm sorry, folks. We're really trying to get to the bottom of this election. We're trying to figure out who's going to win.
This is look, this is our big election special. We put a lot of time and effort into this.
I don't
No,
even
we don't
know.
got like Nate Silver. We're not like 532.
Why are we still talking, dude? I already told you who fucking won. It's fucking Prez.
No.
Senator Prez Rickard, running on the New Flower Party ticket, upset both the Republican and Democratic candidates to win the presidency after a Truth and Love campaign which polarized the generations, man.
Well, that contradicts most of the shit that I've read in the Bible, the Book of Revelations, which takes precedent over the Prez.
This was published after the Bible, bro. This
All
is
right.
fucking September 1973.
Zero credibility.
Okay, well, that probably takes place in the future, not. Let's go ahead and do another vote. Let's do another vote, please. Can we do another vote? Vote thing.
We got fucking 15 of these. Jesus.
Yeah, we're not getting through these very quickly.
Numbers.
Okay, this one's actually really good for me. Okay, yeah, letters are the best because you can spell anything with them.
No, you can spell shit with numbers.
No, you cannot spell
You
shit
can
with
use numbers to generate binary code.
Yep,
with,
numbers is what's
letters.
making
No, that
all
takes
this
too
work
long.
right now, dude.
That's annoying.
It's easy.
Math sucks.
0
No,
So you can
you can use letters to spell any number. You cannot use numbers to spell any letter.
You can
That's a
use-
fact.
Okay. You
The
can
only
say-
thing you can spell with numbers is boobs.
You can say the 7th letter. I want the 7th letter, please.
Yeah.
We'll know what you're
What about
talking
that? How about that?
You can only say that using letters, though. You have to say "I want the." You can't say that in
No, you
numbers.
use words, not letters.
Yeah, how about that?
Words are made up of letters.
No.
Words are not made up of numbers. You're being contradictory. Let's do another one.
Well,
we have to
you
get through
should've
these.
picked words for your team, not fucking letters.
Oh, it's getting close.
Oh,
It's getting
fuck.
close.
What the fuck?
People are
I haven't
voting.
This is fucking
yet.
bullshit.
People are voting for Team Cayenne.
You got fucking. This is getting rigged.
You vote.
All right, let's do it. Let's do another one.
I knew the audience would fuck up.
We're gonna get through these. We promised Dr. Whitey we would get through these. Okay, what is?
The sun, yes. The sun kicks ass. The sun kicks the moon's ass for sure. You can't even fucking say anything good about the moon. What, they find water there recently?
I don't know.
Yeah, right.
Well, the moon
Yes.
comes out at night, and everyone knows night is cooler.
The moon is so shitty that it's actually a synonym for the human ass.
Okay, but all right. Well, I don't have any response to that.
Well, the sun is good. You wouldn't even be able to see the moon without the sun, would you?
No, that doesn't make sense.
What are you doing? Yeah, vote. Get that voted. I can't see it, but I'm assuming it's good.
What is that? Megan, come on. You know, you're brought on to be the fucking third mic. You really,
Hell yeah.
what you gotta do is you've gotta be
Yes.
fucking, you gotta be impartial.
Hell yeah. You gotta be impartially correct and vote
Better
for the
check
good
those
team.
numbers again, because Team Teal just got 2 more votes, baby.
Hell
Wait,
yeah.
what?
You know, I'm gonna
Oh,
fucking
Team
vote right
Cayenne
now.
is winning. Look at
What
that.
the hell,
well,
man?
people are
That's
responding.
fucking stupid.
They're
I'm gonna vote.
they're reacting to Megan's nastiness.
I'm gonna fucking vote right now and fix
I
it.
don't have to be partisan just because I'm a woman, dude. Straight
You're
up.
being partisan. You're voting for Team Teal, which
Get
is
more shit.
I thought partisan's when you like it all.
Let's see more shit. We gotta keep going. We got so many to do.
Do we got Cyber Emily on the horn?
Let's get Cyber Emily.
Let's
to-
take a look at what's
show
going
us
on.
that snake, dude.
Stand
Tell her I
by
wanna see the
for
snake.
special guest.
I want to hear her take.
Tell her I want to see the snake.
Well, hello there, everybody.
Hi,
What's
Saber
up?
Emily.
How you doing?
What's up?
Wow, hi! I'm here live from the polls! Y'all see it?
Oh.
Say that.
Pretty good.
Let's
polls
go ahead and
are
scroll
shiny.
through. I mean, let's take a look.
Let's see.
What do you got?
I'm just gonna show you what's happening online. Many people are tweeting sexy pictures of Hunter Biden, America's Next Bachelor. Let's see, what else have we got here? We got a Twitter page full of my fake friends. Full of
These people
They
can't
look
vote.
real.
They can't vote.
lots of voters here. Real people.
That page is
casting
called "This
real
person does
votes.
not exist." These are people that are not real. That's a 2-year-old who's not only are they 2 years old, they're also not
Well,
real.
if they don't exist, then why are there pictures of them?
Yeah. They look
How,
too good. To
yeah,
be
where these people
composites.
come from if not they're real? So,
Are
not
they
Right.
ghosts?
Yeah, we got a lot of beautiful ladies on here. Whoa.
Megan wanted to see the
Oh.
snake video again. I don't know if you
I
still
don't
have
want to
that
see
up.
that shit. I'm done with the snakes.
You can just go ahead and
Yeah,
play
you
that.
got the snake.
You know what
Um,
I was hoping was, you'd be kind of like navigating the
got
web and giving
notifications.
us like
Alright, I
up to date information,
snake.
like
Let's-
you
Gonna give this a
Ugh.
fave.
Cyber Emily
Could give
is
this a
badass.
Or you
fave.
want to show off your fucking notifications? You got some likes, big deal.
Is a
well,
snake?
I think
Uh,
Cyber Emily is spending a lot of time, boosting the Cyber Emily brand.
Okay,
and not
whatever.
enough
Fuck,
time.
like, hey, I used to be on top, and now I need to make a comeback, and this show is the vehicle.
Okay, so what is this is a news source, the National Enquirer. We got anything good on here?
This guy drives for
Yeah.
Coke? That's rad.
Ooh.
Coke, which we know is part of Team Cayenne. If you want to go vote for Team Cayenne if you support that driver.
Whoa. Do you see this headline?
Once
What's
upon
going
a
on
time,
here?
Upon a
Hero was
time,
real life
A
bad
hero
guy.
was a real life bad guy, and a convicted pedophile. Megan,
Oh,
watch
that
out.
sucks.
I think pedophilia is a little worse than being bad.
Being
I
what?
think it's them just be. You can't just call him a bad guy. Like a bad guy could be somebody who like steals money.
I wish I
You
could
know.
steal some
Oh
money
my
right now.
gosh.
I don't think stealing money's that bad.
Wait a
Fucking-
second.
No,
Wait,
especially
fucking
if we're
second.
comparing it to fucking.
Fucking Dr. Whitey, he's not paying us shit. He's-
No, he paid us
Oh,
300.
just because I say fucking, now everybody's saying it.
Well, we'll probably
Fucking-
get like 200 of that.
nasty.
Okay, I found a
Taxes.
cool makeup tutorial for all the bitches out there.
Whoa.
Oh, that
Uh,
looks cute. Play that.
Yeah, well, let's take a look at that. Do you got any comments there? Are there some good comments in the YouTube? We know YouTube has some good comments, right?
I'm
She
just gonna skip
put
ahead.
makeup on or just yap at us?
Yeah, she's putting on makeup.
Aw, pretty.
She's voting. Okay, let's.
So
What
I
is
mean,
that?
so this is
boring.
Democrat-inspired makeup, but it just means blue, right? There's like no. She's not gonna. If she wanted to do Democrat-inspired makeup, it'd
Oh,
be
wait,
cooler
she has a
or
Republican
funnier
red
if she like dressed
tutorial,
up like a
too.
donkey.
Gotta hear both sides. Let's see. Go vote
Oh, there's a
Republican
red too?
Oh no.
Pretty good.
See, this partisan.
I think it's good.
Cute.
What's the word out there?
What's the word? It's
what-
a chick. It's
about-
a chick doing
about-
makeup.
Can you
About
ask her who
makeup?
she's voting for?
No, she does not have a live line of communication with the chick doing makeup.
Why not?
Would
I don't
well, I
know.
mean, this is from the 2012 election, which I don't know if you remember that, but that one was a pretty fun one to vote in, because it was two very sexy dudes,
Yeah.
head to head.
What
Mitt Romney
sections
and-
do we have
Oh,
there
yes.
on the
Barack
National
Obama?
Enquirer website, Emily? Cyber Emily.
Okay, well, let's see. Well,
Go to the top. Like what? What are?
Colombian drug lord may have plotted to kidnap JFK Jr.
Sounds
Now that's a
legit.
sexy guy.
Could you scroll to the top of the page, please?
Okay,
Just
whatever.
the
Andy
very
Gibb died?
just the very top. What sections do we have at the top of the Inquirer?
Home, celebrity gossip, true crime, eyewitness, crime
Let's
investigation.
go to photo
What's
gallery.
the difference
That's, I mean,
between
that,
trim?
you know, we're a
Okay.
visual program. We want to see some visuals here on the.
We want pics. We want hot celebs pics.
Pixar didn't happen.
Okay, hot shots.
Okay,
That's
it's the
what
JFK Jr.
celeb-
thing again.
It's the same shit. It's the same shit as the other page.
Must see photo.
Okay.
You need a fucking better connection. You got fucking 56K over there.
Huh?
Let me try to make it as
Oh,
big as I can.
What the fuck is going on?
I think what that is Bubbles, Michael Jackson's monkey. After Michael Jackson died, he
Alright.
found a new owner. Apparently
Damn,
this
should
guy-
have
Sold it to the
thought
black
that he would have outlived MJ. Yeah, this one's pretty good. I wish y'all could see it. It's really cool.
Cyber Emily, is there anything else going on the internet that's like important, like to the election or
Yeah,
something?
is there any, like,
or if you could just
snakes
find,
drinking
if you could
water
find anything that will just like wake
Oh.
Megan up because she's like on the
Oh, I
verge
got
of like
some more
collapsing from all the
notifications. Let me
medication
see,
she's on.
This is my direct line to the public, so let me just scroll. People
wow, you
are
got
saying
some
that they want
follows
more
there?
Cyber
Oh, Ricky
Emily.
followed you.
Cyber Emily is badass. I tweeted that, but it's getting a lot of faves, so that's cosigns, basically, if it's faved. Getting a lot of new followers. Oh, I got another notification right now. Yeah, I think it's, you know, the polls they're still up.
So basically, the
Um,
update you're giving us is that the Cyber Emily brand is on the rise, and you have nothing else to say to us.
I
little
have plenty
snake?
to say actually, so please don't
Just a
shut me
little
off
bit?
yet. I'm actually doing a really great job here, and
Just
I think the
just a
network is
second,
gonna
a snake?
rehire me.
No,
Just a little bit.
I have the final say of that.
Just a
What was that,
Okay.
Megan?
please. Just a little snake.
You want
the water.
You want the snake? Okay, let me
No.
just go to
Just
my
show Megan this.
history.
I don't even give a
Yes.
shit anymore. Just show her the snake. It's not.
Wait,
first of
I
all,
got
it's
it, I
not
got it.
real.
Yes.
It's made up. It's not true.
Puppetry, it's fake.
I'm showing the snake.
Where's
I heard
Get a
that.
better connection.
I heard
Why is
Mac
your
said his
connection so
was
shitty?
snake, too.
Because she's deep in the internet, man. It's like Earth. The closer you get to the center, the hotter it is.
No.
What?
Where's the snake?
Okay,
Maybe
I
it got deleted. It's
he's
just, like,
coming.
fucking
Here we go.
disgusting.
What's the URL
Alright,
to
check this
vote
out.
for? Shit. Go to the fucking voting website and vote for Team Teal.
Don't do that. That's stupid.
Do it.
Don't, everybody's doing that. You should vote for Team Cayenne.
Fuck the snake. You go onto that website and vote for Team whatever. I don't remember the
Are
My
y'all
team.
getting a load of this? Are you seeing this fucking shit? This is. I bet y'all didn't
This
even
is
know that snakes
disrespectful
drink
to
through their
this
mouths.
culture of snake
I thought that
drivers.
they used their little gills on the side.
Stupid. It's stupid to look at.
He's about to take a sip.
Ugh.
Nasty. Fucking
Remember,
nasty.
queens, before you do your makeup, stay hydrated.
What's the web? Somebody tell me what the website is. To the vote. Tell me what the fucking voting website is.
It's
I'm ready to rock the vote.
twitter.com/madhookishwar/status.
That's the address of the snake.
You're a liar.
That's
You're
the
a
address.
fucking
That's the
liar.
address of the snake. That's not the voting one.
It's /status/1142399 or 3946335 634
This is fake.
760.
I
I hope you got that.
I want to do voter analysis.
I got it.
I want to do voter analysis. I don't want to look at the snake.
Cyber Emily, thank you.
Yeah.
Get your
Thanks
finger out.
Thank
for
you
having
for
me
that.
on, Megan. You my G. I love you, bitch.
Ride or die, bitch.
Do not say bitch on this program. This is a nice program.
We're taking it back, bitch.
Perfect Women returns next Wednesday at 5 o'clock. See
Yep.
everybody there.
All right.
No, it doesn't.
See you
Bye,
No, it
dude.
does. It does
Don't
not
lie
do
to
that.
the people. Don't lie to our viewers.
5 o'clock is our time. Don't say that. That's
Ugh.
not allowed. Okay. We're having a lot of trouble here. Things are kind of getting away from us. Let's do another voting
doing very
bullshit
good.
thing. Let's just do another one of those fucking things. We gotta get through these things.
We
We're
got
running out of time.
The goalie vote, you know, Washington is starting to pay attention to the increasingly powerful goalie lobby, which plans to protect goalie jobs by replacing every hockey player on the ice with goalies, and is making efforts to pass legislation that minimizes the amount of pucks that are smacked into their net as much as possible. The goalie vote is key to making Washington pay for their crimes. And that's all I gotta say about that.
I've got nothing to say about it. These guys don't even vote. They just fucking block other people from
Well,
voting.
maybe we should get another one up there. And,
Fine, get another one. Do another one.
Do another
Truthbot,
one.
Do another
Do another one.
Do another one.
Yes.
Do it.
Get him out.
Yes.
Goalies are voting too. We got the imbecile vote. The imbecile vote is an extremely volatile force, as it is mostly a wild card, and it's very difficult to predict and control. And usually they'll vote for the last person they saw speaking on television, regardless of any political convictions they might hold. And that's why you got to get out there and put yourself on television, even if you look like shit. And you can't afford to overlook this vital demographic.
I'd rather vote for the green M&M because she fucks.
Green M&M is... Well, you'll see about that.
I am tired of people saying to me that the green M&M is a lil baddie. I'm tired of hearing it.
She's
and I am
just a strong.
and I am
woman who
She's
tired.
food! You can't have sex with food? That's gross!
I am tired of people trying to
You'll
make
get an
me.
infection.
I'm tired of people trying to make me horny for the
No.
green M&M because you know what? It's working, and that's fucking
It's not
terrifying.
working. It's not working.
It's fucking terrifying that a bunch of people can all say the green M&M is hot, and then for me to start believing it.
She's shaped like a
She
ball.
is
You can just
hot,
fuck a
dude.
ball.
It's
and-
like fucking. It's like a psyop.
No.
You know, you just see it everywhere, and before you know it, you fucking believe it. And there's
What's
nothing
the
you can
best
do about
thing?
it.
What's the best thing to put your dick in? Goo. What's inside the green M&M? Goo. Your Honor.
Melts in your
Arrested.
mouth, not on your dick.
Your
Yes.
Honor, I'm arrested.
Thank you,
Get another
Megan.
one?
Uh,
Oh.
We've got a special celebrity guest coming up a little bit later. A little bit later, guys. Maybe you know him as the man who almost was in the movie Bad Boys. That's right.
That's right.
And he's going to be on our show tonight. This is real. We're not fucking around. This is the biggest get we've had yet. We're very excited.
Kind of looks like Ed Asner. Is it going to be Ed
I
Asner?
mean, Marcus Burnett fans are
I
gonna
don't
love
think
this
so.
guy.
I think Ed Asner is dead. This guy is not dead, by the way. He's alive, very much so.
He's
And
doing-
he's
he's doing
ready
great.
to work.
He's doing
Part of the
fine.
reason why he agreed to be on our show. He's ready to be back in movies, TV shows, web streams,
He's
even.
back in business.
Okay, he wants to be in the public eye, so we're gonna get him there. This is kind of going to be a launching pad for his career 2.0. We're going to ask him all about it. We're going to learn all kinds of what he's been up to, his projects, his writing
I
projects,
got another
his
hint
book.
for you.
Yeah.
He was
What?
the spokesman for Subway at one point.
No, it's not Jared Fogle.
It's not Jared Fogle.
Okay, so don't. It's not Jared Fogle. For the record, it's not Jared Fogle.
It was the guy who wasn't.
Let's do another vote
Pedophile.
thing, okay? Courtesy of Dr. Whitey, right? We all love Dr. Whitey. Do it.
Come on, Doctor. Oh, Dr. Seuss. Or, well, I mean, everyone loves Seuss. Before Ken, he was a murderer.
Okay. Some people gotta die. I don't know what to tell you.
Okay, no.
I don't know what to
Yes.
tell you.
That's highly controversial.
How many
There's a lot
people
of,
did How many people did Dr. Seuss kill, by the way?
Well, his
We
racism,
probably-
his racist cartoons have
Probably
indirectly
can't even count
killed lots of.
how many people Dr. Seuss has killed, directly or indirectly.
All right, well, we love him. We forgive him. We love him. We love his little books, his little pictures.
If you're with me, you're gonna vote for Team Cayenne. End of story. Okay, good or bad, good and bad. We take it all together. Okay, you get Dr.
No.
You get Dr.
It's
Kevorkian.
bad. It's
You
all
get
bad.
Coca-Cola.
It's all fucking bad. Why are you
Oh,
fucking
man.
voting for Team shit?
Look at that.
This is pretty
I've got
tight.
I've got
I
a
better
lead.
vote
Team
again.
Steal. They should call Team Steal the election.
No, we're coming from behind. We're the Dark Horse team.
The Dork Horse.
No, this is the people are speaking. Finally, their voices are being heard.
It's a lot of horse shit. So I can't argue with you there.
I'm voting.
Don't,
Is
Megan.
it doing anything?
What is on the back of your phone there?
Hey,
tinycc.com/vote. You need to vote.
Is that a big titty anime girl?
yeah.
Hell yeah.
Then why are you not voting for me?
Just because I know
Jesus.
it makes you mad.
All right, well, let's talk to some of the voters out there. Let's talk to somebody who's actually invested in this election. Can we get a caller on the line,
A new
please?
caller approaches.
Get a caller on the line.
Caller.
Talk to somebody. Know
How,
what they're-
how you doing, caller?
Hello?
Hello.
Hello.
What the
Hello.
fuck, caller?
What's up?
It's me, a new person.
Hi, new person.
can't-
How's it going?
I can't tell if this is an old lady or a child or... Hello?
I'm definitely not the first two callers. I'm definitely not that one. I'm a new
Okay.
person.
Can you see it?
Hi.
Yeah, I can see it, baby.
Here we go.
That's what's up.
We're gonna.
Have you
Caller,
voted yet, caller?
Caller, have you voted or...
Here's the thing. All right, I'm sorry. I can't do that voice anymore because it hurts my throat. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
still me.
I understand. You're the same caller as the
What the
last two
fuck?
times, right? That's what's going on?
Well,
Truthbot,
because I
what the
just
fuck
told you that's how you
is
know
going
that.
on? Why do you keep sending through the same number?
Stop fucking with us. We're trying to vote.
You ever
A new
heard a
caller
little phrase
approaches.
called "Nevertheless, she persisted"?
Hello?
Literally, I call and it goes through right away. There's like you must have
There's
no
no
other
way you're the
callers.
only
That's not my
caller.
fault.
There's no way you're the only caller. Something is fucked up here. You're
The
hacking
wires
the
got
system,
crossed.
or I don't know.
Pal,
Are you
you
pressing
got beef,
pound?
but it's not
Are you
with
pressing
me,
pound
all right?
after you dial the number? Because I think that there might be some kind of like issue security with that.
Don't press that shit. Don't press it.
Don't press pound if you.
Vote for Team Teal.
I make it a habit every day to press star 69 whenever I'm horny. Maybe
Yeah.
that's what's doing it.
I honk.
Don't do that.
I do it a lot.
Do you got
One
any
time the
takes
government
while you're?
answered.
You got any takes while you're on the line, or anything we can kind of salvage out of this?
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
let's
who are
talk
you
about,
horny for?
What? Sorry, what was that? Woman?
Who are you horny for?
Oh, all kinds of people. Oh, do you mean like in the election?
No, just in general.
Yeah, in the election, who's making you horny?
Well, I have a question because, like, okay, so the Democrats, their animal is a what? It's a donkey,
Yeah.
It's a,
and then
it's a
the
dog. It's some kind of dog.
Republicans, they got an elephant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, this might be too hot of a take for TV, but good thing this isn't actually TV.
Yeah.
I think those animals should be switched. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know what are you getting at?
What?
What's
I
your
think
point?
that the Democrats should have the elephant and the Republicans should have the donkey. Because let's think about it. Elephants
Why?
are good creatures,
Hmm,
and
does
Republicans
that
are not
mean?
good people.
they're nasty.
They're both
Elephants
animals.
are loving and caring. They have good
Elephants
memory.
don't give a shit about you. They're nasty, nasty animals.
They got big feet
That-
and they will step on you, man.
I'm not looking at the
They're
feet.
big.
The only
Democrats
way you
are
get
bad. All
elephants
Democrats are
in
bad.
America is by having them in the zoo, whereas donkeys are everywhere. They're in every
Yeah.
town and village, every
Yeah.
hamlet. You know, people are using them to till their fields and shit. Elephants have no right being here.
Well, if you like donkeys,
Oh.
you know, you should vote for Team Teal because they support donkey culture.
Someone in the chat points out correctly that Thomas Edison killed an elephant with his electricity machine. So
Yeah,
Whoops.
that's
Coward.
sick. That's really cool. We should
mean,
own
yeah.
that. And be like,
Let me-
fuck
hey,
yeah.
caller, let me ask you something.
Yeah.
Dr. Jack Kevorkian, He was not such a bad guy, right? You know,
He sucked.
helping old people.
No,
you
dude,
know.
he was sick. No, he was doing the world a fucking favor. If
Right.
imagine being old as fuck and like you're about to die any second, and you're just like waiting for
Right.
death. Wouldn't you want somebody to just just take care of it for you?
You want a guy to roll up
Well-
with his suicide machine and be like, "I'm gonna make this all go away."
The way I see it,
Dude, I would
the
fucking, if that was
later
like
you
an
wait to
app
get
right
the
now, I
abortion,
would
the worse it
Postmates
is.
that shit. If
So this jack
Postmates
guy,
could
he's
deliver
killing
me a fucking
80-year-olds. That's
Kevorkian machine,
really bad, isn't it?
I mean, if you're pro-choice, you should be able to roll up to a Planned Parenthood and hook yourself up to the fucking suicide machine anytime you want.
Yep.
That's how I feel
I
about
got the suicide machine right here.
Yum, yum,
Okay,
yum.
so yeah,
Don't
there
need
are
a-
a lot of
don't need
different
no
kinds
doctor.
of suicide
All right.
machines.
Caller, goodbye.
Yeah, what's up?
Flush the caller,
No,
please.
I wasn't done.
Don't call
I didn't-
back. Don't call back. That's it for you.
She didn't.
Let somebody else.
She's horny.
Let somebody else get on the fucking line. Okay, we're trying to do viewer interaction here, and I'm not having a great time reading these chats. There's too much shit going on.
We're horny for logic and reason.
Like
Order.
the Lincoln Project. You guys like that stuff?
It's pretty good.
They
Yeah.
really suck it to the Cheeto, huh?
They know who Lincoln is.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do a fucking vote.
Yeah, hats. We love them.
Okay, this is another good one for me because nobody wears hats anymore because they're for losers, and everybody wears socks all the time.
Oh, nobody wears hats anymore?
Nobody wears hats.
Oh, everybody wears socks?
Yes, everybody wears socks except for Dirty Max, who took off his socks and ran around the toilet.
Nobody wears hats and
cowards.
everybody wears socks, huh? Nobody wears hats. and
Truthbot, I
everybody
think
wears socks,
I
huh?
think Megan wants you to cut to her. Yeah.
Nobody
For the
wears hats
fans.
and everybody wears socks, huh?
You know, it's disgusting to me how like obvious you're being with favoring Team Teal, and I think the voters.
Teal rocks!
People
Everyone
are.
favors
The
it.
voters know what's going on here. They know you guys are being unfair. They know you guys are ganging up on me. It's fucking. It's rigged. That's all there is to it.
It's
Oh, hell yeah,
It's
Team
rigged in the good way.
Okay, you guys have hackers or something doing like auto votes or I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got Rush on it. What do you give a fuck?
Called the
dude?
American public. And we love them.
We gotta get through all the fucking content we have for tonight.
We got so much content.
Do some more shit. Cops
Cops.
versus robbers. Okay, this is a classic matchup. Who does everybody root for? Robbers.
No.
If it weren't for robbers, there wouldn't even be cops. If it weren't for robbers, we wouldn't even have fucking houses, right?
What,
the only
what
reason
can robbers
the
do
only
that
reason
cops can rob shit too. Cops can steal shit too.
No, the cops are the bad version. They're the evil version.
Robbers
of
can't do shit. Robbers can't like go to court and
Everybody loves
be
robbers.
friends with the judge.
We wouldn't even have a society if it weren't for robbers, because the only reason we built buildings in the first place was to protect ourselves from robbers. So in that
Cops
sense,
can build buildings.
robbers
I
are the
mean-
foundational element of all society. So
If you think about America, it is stolen.
Stolen from who?
there you go.
So I
Stolen from
guess,
God.
I guess robbers.
Another win
All
for Team
robbers.
Cayenne. I'm looking at the chat now, and it says another win for Team Cayenne. Someone said I'm going to vote for Team Cayenne because I'm a good person.
Look at that
Where
shit.
can I see this
We're doing
chat
so
at?
good. Team Teal
Oh, I've got
rocks.
all kinds of chats opening up right now.
Teal rocks. Teal is kicking ass and taking names, and I'm here for it. I love it.
Teal is just the fucking classic establishment bullshit that we all have
Fuck
seen.
you.
We've all seen it.
Fuck you. You're playing
We've seen it
politics.
coming from a mile away. We want something new. We want something exciting. We want something the Zoomers like.
People want
like
to be
myself.
told the truth. People want a normal team.
Let's do
with
another
good
fucking
shit.
voter profile and get these things out of the way. Voter profile, not the fucking verses. Come on.
Water is
Ew,
the source of all
milk.
life. Water is good. Milk is from tits. It's nasty.
No, it's good.
Ah.
Tits are good. We love tits. Even Megan has titties on her phone.
No,
Oh,
it's
yes.
a cow's tits. It's
Yeah,
an
I don't have
animal's
a
tits. It's
cow's
not-
Milk is just water with added nutrients. It comes through it's filtered through a cow's body, and it retains some of their life force, and it's healthy for you.
You know what else is that? Piss. Piss is
You
that.
should be fucking brushing your teeth with milk. It's so
No,
good.
water
for you.
is perfect. Water is the perfect.
You should be bathing
There's
in milk.
nothing wrong with water. It's not piss.
It's good for
milk.
you.
Milk is piss. Milk is a different kind of piss. White piss.
Do the voting thing. Look, just Let's do another voter profile. How many more of those fucking things we got? Truthbot?
We got a million of them.
Got so many of these
We
fucking
got them
things.
coming out the goddamn wazoo. You know, we got the child voter now. Due to advancements in technology in the realm of fraud, this will be the first election in history to include a significant number of child voters. And the child voter often has the same motivations as the chaos voter, but lacks the political know-how in order to sow discord effectively. So, you know, they'll effectively, like, typically write in candidates like Poop Guy or Pee-Pee Head, and groups of children will often wear a large trench coat and disguise themselves as a tall adult so they can gain access to the voting booth and submit multiple disruptive votes. And this is the reason that we need to enforce child voting laws by placing privately owned armed guards at every voting booth and increase the legal voting age to 65.
I tell you what, I know who the child voter is going to vote for. They're going to vote for milk over water because children love milk.
Oh, babies love milk. Children
No,
love...
children
Children
also
like
love
High
milk.
Seed, they like Capri Sun, they like the Ecto Cooler.
The child voter has been established as existing in the prophecies. It says March 1971, the 92nd Congress of the United States ratifies the 18-year-old vote.
That's right.
And
They turn him into a rat.
Megan, you've read that passage, I think 5 or 6 times.
See
now.
what happened?
Yeah, this isn't good.
Look at this. We're kicking ass.
Now, if I can be serious for a second, I think kids are probably going to vote for Trump because he looks like a cartoon, and I think Gen Xers are probably going to vote for Biden because he looks like Grandpa Simpson from The Simpsons, and that's a classic Gen X cartoon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's my real analysis.
Pretty good.
You got a bedpan there, or what's going on? What's your urination situation?
They got a bag that's connected to a tube that goes up my pussy.
Oh.
All right, enough of that. We got Professor Pierce ready. We have a very special data-heavy presentation here.
Let's get a look at that data, that hard data.
Stand
please get
by
a
for special guest.
Professor Pierce.
Welcome, Professor.
It is good to see you. I see you're in the lab.
Oh my
Oh,
god,
we can't
I can't
hear
hear you.
Welcome
Professor
back,
Pierce, why don't you
Professor.
set up your fucking microphone?
Huh?
Oh,
there
Can you hear
go.
me?
There you are.
Yeah.
Loud and clear.
All right.
I am very
I
sorry.
did
How you
everything
doing?
right. I just want to say.
What special projects have you been working on?
Just a new political science lecture. I've
Oh,
sort
wonderful.
of I've strayed away from math temporarily and started to work on science.
They're kind of the same thing, huh?
Hmm.
Let me ask you, as a professor,
science
what do you
has
think is
more
more important,
pictures.
numbers or letters?
That's a good question.
I would say that letters are more important because there are more letters than there are digits in the base
Fuck
10 number
you.
system.
He's
Fuck
right.
you. You're in the pocket
Well,
of
he's
big
right.
letters.
Well, he's right.
Letters are
We-
something
we-
that a creature with 26 fingers would come up with, whereas numbers are something that a primate would come up with.
Okay, so maybe letters were given to humans by an alien, something like that.
It's entirely possible.
Well, then that's
Legal
just
alien.
spooky, man.
Well, you got to vote for Team Cayenne because we have letters.
Fuck letters.
No, don't fuck fuck numbers.
Numbers are good.
All right, let me do my thing.
Professor Pierce, please take it away. We're very excited for your presentation.
Slap it on
Thank you
there.
so much. All right,
Holy
so let's
shit, what's
talk
going on?
about science in the general election. But first, a brief introduction to the science of general relativity. Okay? General relativity is the science of the very large, right? It describes reality as a space-time continuum, where gravity exists as waves which warp space and time, and it's a clean and uniform codex for the universe. It would be great if this was our only theory to describe the universe, but unfortunately we have this other tricky theory called quantum mechanics, which is the science of the very small. It describes reality as a collection of wave functions, and the wave functions collapse when objects are observed. A chaotic and confusing codex for the universe, this is. And it turns out that they don't really get along, these two. But I just want to give you a sense of scale here. This is the very large universe, and right there is us, and then this is the very small universe. And you'll notice that human beings sit right at the center of the small universe and the very large universe. But how long did creating all of this take? you guys know?
Uh-uh.
It took 2 weeks.
100. Yeah.
That's
Okay.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say 100 years.
So the first 7 days, God
Close enough.
said, "Let there be light." He looked to the left and created gamma rays and ultraviolet rays, and then the brightness sort of tired his eyes, so he looked to the right, where infrared and radio waves were created. Then he was ready to look to the left again and create X-rays. Then they got so tired again that he had to create microwaves on the right. Then he looked straight ahead and created the visible optical spectrum, and then he closed his eyes because everything was so bright, and his eyes have been closed ever since.
Huh.
When God closed his eyes, he began to sleepwalk. His hands created the physical world, and he began to mess about. We call this sleepwalking God Satan, right? So these are the next 7 days where Satan, or sleepy God, began creating the physical world. In the dark, he found his penis and began to piss, creating the world's oceans. Then he pounded off his penis and made fish in the ocean. Then he ate a fuckload of fish and took a shit and died. And this was his rest day. You know, God had his rest day on the 7th day, but sleepy Satan over here had his rest day right in the middle of everything. And then he fell into his filth, making the Grand Canyon. Okay? And now we have to talk about the separation of God and Satan. Because when God died, his spirit became the sun. And when Satan died, his body became the earth. And Satan's filth became people. And this all happened on the 4th day of the 2nd week. What happened on those remaining 3 days? Well, day 5, all of the humans on Earth started to kill each other using their bones. Then they wanted nicer teeth. And then on the 7th day, they wanted more rocks. All of these 7 days in the 7 days of creation correspond to 7 grains or granules or particles of sin. The
Okay,
first
and this is
juice.
science, you said?
Yeah, this is a scientific modality that will help us to understand political science.
Okay, so this is just kind of the
Alright.
theory beneath it all, but you're getting to the...
Yeah,
The
this is
part
just the
about the-
story of quantum field theory and general relativity. So right
Okay.
now we're talking about particles.
Sure thing.
Okay,
So-
so this
so on-
forms the basis of political science?
That's right. So on
Okay.
day
Oh,
1, Satan's
continue.
juice made the ocean, and we all have juice like piss, sweat, and spit. And it's not meant to be seen or shared. On day 2 was cream. Satan's cream made fish, and we all produce cream in our dicks and pussies. And it's secreted only by the sick and depraved. Then meat. Satan got blood from the fish he ate, and it appeared spontaneously when a body is eaten. Next came filth, that's right. Satan's foul load made all the people, and everybody shits all the time. You'll remember that Satan took his shit right before he died and rested.
Yes.
The next is bones, or ballast. People use these to kill each other. Then we have teeth, and baby teeth. And everyone wants nice, healthy teeth, right? And then finally we have rocks, kidney stones, gallstones, and bladder stones. This was the first currency on Earth, and whoever has this is, or the most of these, is like a king. So then we have the 7 grades of sin, just to recap: juice, cream, meat, filth, ballast, teeth, and rock. And this is where they exist on their own spectrum. And for a million years,
What was
human
that?
beings...
Sorry, what was that spectrum? Was it...
This is the spectrum of grains of sin.
So what is the spectrum from? I don't understand, like, what's it measuring, left to right?
Yeah, so you'll see that they're going basically from
Sorry if I'm
liquid
asking
to
stupid
hard
questions,
solid.
but I
It should be
didn't graduate
self-evident that
college,
on
so I
one
don't
end,
know all this
on
stuff
one end
already.
is a sort of liquid, in the middle is a solidus, and then on the far right is the hardest substance. That should be pretty self-evident.
Which
But
is-
go ahead,
which
all
is a
questions.
rock.
I'll answer any questions you have. So for a million years, human beings were shitting and coming and bleeding and scratching and biting and eating until their eyes were sealed with grime. And they covered the earth with a vast desert of sin. And we call this the American desert. Okay? Wait, what happened to God, you're wondering? He became the sun. I already said this. It's called God the Sun. It radiates all 7 types of electromagnetic radiation and only cares about general relativity and order. So then God the Sun impregnated Mary. No one knows why. He blasted her with radiation, she consented, and gave birth to a clean, sinless Christ. And there he is. A human being absent all grains of sin. No dick, asshole, pussy, bones, or anything nasty. He can see every wavelength of white with his red and blue eyes.
Okay.
And
So
Christ,
but he does have a mouth.
he does.
can see a
He does
mouth.
have a mouth, but he doesn't have any teeth, or at least no visible teeth.
I mean, that's better, right?
But but you're saying this little guy could, well, he could still do oral sex.
He could give top, is what you're saying.
Yeah, I guess he could still give top. Okay, so then Christ spoke to all the people of America and said, "You are dirty, I'll clean you up and lick your feet. And when you're shiny, I will blast you with my light and wipe you off the face of earth." And so Christ washed the filth out of their eyes, and now we could see for the first time. And this is what we saw.
Wow.
And anyone can guess what happened next. We killed Christ. We thought he looked nasty. We nailed him to wood. One guy stabbed him in his swimsuit area like 3 times, and lo, juice, cream, and milk, and meat spilled forth. Then Christ shit himself and died, and his spirit became the stars. We ripped his head off, and lo, he was filled with new particles. These are called the dusts of Christ. So it turns out that instead of piss, it was vaccine. And it turns out instead of cream, Jesus had soy milk. And his blood was actually different because if you ate it, you got high, and we call it adrenochrome. And instead of taking a shit, actually, he was releasing a chemtrail aerosol into the atmosphere right when he shit himself and died, and it shields us from electromagnetic radiation. He also had computer chips instead of bones, and finally, he had teeth that were made of pure fluoride. Oh, sorry, actually, finally, he had gold kidney stones. And those were the 7 dusts of Christ.
Okay.
Very good.
So then we ate the Eucharist and learned government. The Eucharist was a 7-course meal, and everyone had a bite of the 7 Christ dusts. And yes, his spirit became the stars, as I already said. So now we have to talk about Betsy Ross's double slit. Betsy Ross was born in 1776. She had 2.
And this all comes from books?
Yeah, I mean, just like the Bible or any scientific textbook.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I
So
read
you-
about
you'll-
this in college.
You'll talk about your sources at the end, maybe.
Yeah.
I've read both
please
of those things.
Don't interrupt for like cheeky comments or anything like that. Interrupt if you have
Oh,
a
sorry,
serious
sorry. Yeah, please continue. You're the professor. You're doing a presentation. Go ahead.
Of course. So one day, some star waves shined through the chemtrail aerosol layer, and the stars ran a train on Betsy, and she consented. And the stars shot hot, bright loads into her 2 vaginas. And this was the double slit experiment. She had the first and only vaginal orgasm to this day. And I just want to, a fair warning here. This is not a pornographic image that I'm about to show. It's a scientific diagram of her 2 pussies. And these are the wavelengths of light from the stars coming and impregnating her. And then Betsy had a vision of stars and stripes. And you're probably remembering this from science class.
Yes.
This was Betsy's vision. Particles can act as waves. Grains of sin can actually exist as sin waves. She conceived of a political spectrum with red and blue shift. And to remember this, just think 1 slit, 2 slit, red shift, blue shift.
Yeah, I could think of that.
So the juice
I'm writing
became
it down on my arm.
a sin wave, which we call pride. Cream became a sin wave we call lust. Meat became gluttony. Filth became sloth. Ballast became wrath. Tooth became envy. Rock became greed. This is the political spectrum for sin waves. Here's the flag. We've all seen it, but do we know what it actually represents or why it was created in the first place? It was designed to represent the interference pattern. It's the stars that impregnated Betsy Ross and the star stripe pattern that proved that little packets of light, which are called photons, could make an interference pattern just like waves. We can now harness waves and particles to shift visual spectrum, red or blue, and this is called voting. That's right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So and that's
so
what's
then Betsy,
happening.
what's up?
now.
What's going on? Sorry.
That's what's Sorry. Yeah. So this is the part where you're talking about what's the election.
That's right.
Okay.
All right, I'm just writing this all down.
Yeah.
Okay,
No,
great.
please
So
go
then
ahead.
Betsy Ross shit herself and died, and in that instant, she gave birth to a quantum interference conjoined twinlet fathered by the stars, which is an avatar of particles, waves, redshift, and blue shift. We call this
Red
life form-
shift, blue shift, one slit, two slit.
All right.
That's right. We call this the political apparatus, the children of Betsy. And the political apparatus started to give birth to Republicans and Democrats. All politicians came from this conjoined quantum twinlet, the political apparatus. The red and blue eyes saw the entire electromagnetic and political spectrum, and the blind eye saw justice and harnessed shine waves. Now, what are shine waves, you're wondering? Shame, castration, fear, insanity, control, judgment, and prison. They are waveforms of Christ dust, which are the opposite of sin waves. We call these the seven forces of justice. So vaccine became the shame beam. Soy became the castration wave. Fear wave, insanity cloud, control ray, judge ray, and of course the prison ray. And these are where these exist. And all of these have different sort of waves, and they cancel each other out. They interact with each other. This is just a handy graph if you ever need to find out how the sin waves, shine waves, grains of sin, and Christ dust interact. So Democrats and Republicans, what is the difference? Democrats use dusts of Christ, like vaccine, soy, and fluoride, against sin waves, like pride, lust, and envy, and they have X-ray vision. Republicans use shine wave, like shame, control, and punish, against grains of sin, like piss, bone, kidney stone. And they have infrared vision. Now, if this sounds confusing, it is because the party switched one time. And I don't have time to get into that, but you should look into it. It's very interesting.
Can I say what is the Whig Party? Am I allowed to say that?
The Whig Party is sort of a rest spectrum. It exists in between the red shifted and blue shifted ends of the spectrum, and for that reason, it doesn't actually affect the spiritual realm.
Okay, so I don't have to know that one.
You don't have to know that one.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. So the political apparatus one day gave birth to Joseph Robinette
Joe
Biden.
Biden.
And he was the first politician to be born with both red eyes and blue eyes, just like Jesus Christ and the political spectrum. He represents ultimate balance.
Yes,
He's the
sir.
perfect centrist candidate. But then, about 4 years ago, came a quantum redshift event. This guy showed up out of nowhere. He's not a politician, but he has the sinless body of Christ. He converts sin into quarks. We call him Q. He's known as the final Republican because he has two red eyes. Now, where did he get these two red eyes? He had to accomplish what we call Q's lepton gambit technique. He stole one red eye each from the Republican Party, which is the red twin of the political apparatus, and Joe Biden. You may remember Joe Biden's red eye rupturing live on television. That's where Q pulled off his lepton gambit technique.
Yes.
Biden stole the blue eye from the Democratic Party, though, in this process right here. And he became the General Democrat, the most radically blue-shifted presidential candidate in human history. He was born in sin. He secretes the dust of Christ. He liquefied the blind corpse of the political apparatus and injected its fetal tissues into his brain. He's destined to erase all particles. He's the destroyer of the chaotic quantum realm and the bringer of pure general relativity. And now, thanks to God, Satan, Christ, Betsy Ross, and the political apparatus, you get to pick the president by voting. So get out there and vote blue and finish what Christ started.
Thank you,
Thank
Christ.
Okay,
That's
so
pretty good.
I mean, so Professor Pierce, what you're saying is there's like a baby and it doesn't have any eyes because Joe Biden and Donald Trump or a slug or something took its eyes and now it just doesn't have any eyes?
The political apparatus had three eyes. Two eyes were open, the blue eye and the red eye, which could see ultraviolet and infrared wavelengths, respectively.
Okay, no, I understood all that, but
And
I'm
those
saying,
were
is there a
stolen, yes,
baby
those were
that doesn't
stolen
have
by-
any eyes? There's a baby
Right.
that doesn't have any eyes.
Well, we
No,
need
no,
to
no. The
help this
baby is
blind
dead. The
baby.
baby was liquefied, and the fetal tissue was injected into Joe Biden's brain before the first
Joe Biden.
presidential debate.
Thank God.
Are you saying
So-
the third eye is the asshole? Is that what that third eye means?
No, no, no. The third eye, because they were conjoined. You know, have you ever seen a three-headed pig or a three-eyed pig, where the eye that the conjoined pig is shared in the middle?
In the middle.
Truth,
That's
can we
their
play
third
the
eye.
pig
It was-
sound?
No pig sounds.
Okay.
Ugh.
So, because sometimes
The heck?
people say, "Oh, my third eye is open," and they don't necessarily mean, "Oh, I have a loose asshole." It's not the same thing.
No, that's a phenomenon that I feel like I covered it with grains of sin when I talked about shitting your pants and dying.
Okay. Well, I mean, there was kind of a lot of material, so I don't know if I.
All right. Well, yeah, I can
A lot
run
to
over it
process
again.
here, a lot to take in.
No, we don't have to go over it again. I mean, that's fine. I think that took about was it 140
An hour?
minutes?
Yeah.
I got it all.
Fair enough.
Megan, can you name one thing you learned or?
Joe Biden's.
Okay, thanks, Professor Pierce. That's a really good analysis. I mean, I feel like got to the hard-hitting analysis. You see his
Brilliant.
title there. It says genius. So,
He's better than that other professor we had on the
Yeah.
worm guy.
I guess
It's
I would
not a
say,
competition.
the Cliff Notes version of that is, we're all made out of rocks, and there's worms crawling around, and they're stealing babies' eyes, and it's the kind of thing that's so disgusting it almost makes you want to vote.
We need to focus back on Christ. We need to focus back on Christ. None of this worms. No worms. Don't talk about worms.
That's
Joe
right.
Biden.
Let's get out of the physical realm and back into just pure gravitational waves and blinding
Professor
light.
Pierce, do you want to stick around for a second while we do some of these voter profiles, or can we do that kind of shit, Truthbot, or we gotta kick them off right now?
Whatever.
Oh.
Whatever. Yeah. Okay. Well, let's do this bullshit. We got to get through all these. This one sucks.
We like Friends.
No, this one
Friend
sucks.
is good.
It gave me
Yeah.
a bad one. It gave
Friend
me a
is
bad
good.
one.
You're-
Skip this one.
All of yours are bad ones. That's why
No.
you're losing.
No, skip this one.
Fucking losing.
Don't
Jeb?
don't do that.
All right,
Next
Dr.
one.
Whitey's, his real-time oral lacquer. Good shit. It's gonna help your teeth. From the Dumbledore brand,
Let's do another one. Professor Pierce, I'm sorry I had to see that.
real-time
that one-
protection. You got the Mind Freak
The Mind
vote.
Freak vote. Okay, yes. Speak on it.
What do we got? The Mind Freak, it's essential because if the candidate they don't like wins, the Mind Freak will turn him into a bug and destroy him. And the Mind Freak vote, it must be respected because they are terrorists and we have no choice but to bow to their whims in the most cowardly fashion imaginable to ensure that they don't reduce our nation to ashes.
Now, Megan, you used to write for the Chris Angel Mind Freak show, right? Do you have any insight maybe to this kind of voter?
I signed an NDA, so I can't talk about it.
Okay.
You can break it a little bit.
Professor Pierce, do you...
I had to
Hey.
kill a cricket.
Professor Pierce, who do you think likes magic more, Joe Biden or Donald Trump? You think Donald Trump is maybe afraid of magic? Let's not look at the fucking results.
Trump's a liar.
'Cause the election has not been
Biden's a
decided
liar.
between Team
president-
Teal and Team Cayenne. You don't
all
have
the
to keep showing.
presidents are liars.
You're skewing
All that
people's
matters
votes
is Team
if you
Teal
keep showing the
taking
results.
this shit home. Team Teal is gonna rock your ass.
Your ass is
Another
getting
one.
tore up, bitch.
No, it's just-
That's right.
let's
Your
get through
ass
these.
isn't even an ass anymore.
Okay, I don't know why it's these images, but Sonic is obviously,
Mario is the original.
Sonic is the fastest. He gets to the end of the level faster.
Mario's classic.
If you're anti-Mario, you're anti-immigrant.
That's right.
Well,
Pretty good. Want to keep voting? Keep. Let's get those Teal votes in. Why aren't we just voting for Teal?
I mean, Professor Pierce, I mean, what I would ask you as a genius is like, is there even a such thing as fucking democracy? Does it even really exist?
Hell no.
If one side just fucking blows out the election
No,
and wins by 60%,
we're above democracy. We've evolved beyond the need for it.
it's kind of seems to me like it's a rule by mob.
Moms are
Yeah,
good.
I mean, I don't know. Democracy's as real as you make it. It doesn't really matter who you vote for as long as you vote. That's what I always say.
Well, I want to see the rest of these fucking.
Let's get through
matchups.
these. Let's get through these. Let's fucking get through these. Come on.
Oh, easy, easy. Man wins.
No, it's nature.
Nature sucks.
Nature's way older.
Man is killing it. Man is going to destroy nature
Next
in
one.
like 30 years.
Next one. Vote for Team Cayenne.
Finish it off.
Do the next one. Skip the graphic. Just do it. Just go. Keep going.
Man wins.
No.
Keep going.
Man is
Go,
kicking
go, go,
ass
go,
right now.
go, go. I don't give a fuck if it glitches the system. Just do it, Truthbot. Man versus machine. Obviously, machine is more powerful.
Man
and you
is
don't
good.
need Professor Pierce
Man built
to
machines.
say that.
Man made machines out of his own metal.
Yeah.
He invented machines. What are you even talking about?
Next one. Do the 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 next one.
Hold on. We're gonna see.
Okay.
You know. Oh, okay. I'm convinced. I think.
Why do you keep getting man?
Man is like perfect. Man is really good. Because
Man
my
is not.
team is nice.
Man is not perfect. Man is fucking.
Man is.
Lightning is so much fucking cooler. Lightning it was the thing that started life. It struck
the lightning rod.
It struck the primordial soup, which was like a puddle full of
Look
like
at fucking Benjamin
all kinds
Franklin.
of.
He made lightning his bitch with that little key on the kite.
No,
Didn't Edison use lightning to kill that elephant?
Yeah, that's right.
that's right. Yeah.
So,
And
I mean, there's
And it was
good
a
and
man
bad.
who used it.
And
So,
if no, but if lightning can kill an elephant, it can certainly kill a man. So I'm pretty sure lightning wins.
well, a man can hold up a mirror and block the lightning from hitting.
Let's
him
do
with
another
the
one.
mirror.
Let's do another one. Let's get through these.
The IBS voter, you know, all they care about is they're a single issue voter who wants one thing and one thing only, and that's precious relief from the toilet. And they're motivated in massive numbers to go to the bathroom stall, to the voting stall, in order to support whichever candidate promises to lift the most toilet paper tariffs or abolish the maximum toilet limits being enforced upon the Applebee's and the TGI Fridays.
These guys aren't going to vote. This is another demographic that's not going to
They're gonna
vote.
vote.
You
'cause
can
there's gonna
vote on
be-
the toilet now.
They're going to put their diapers on, they're
There's
going to
gonna
go
be-
out en masse and
there's
get
gonna-
that vote out.
There's going to be long lines, and they're going to shit their pants way before they get to the booth.
I just fucking said they got the diaper.
I voted in a
You're
toilet.
not listening. You're not fucking listening.
People need to be voting for Team Cayenne.
Man will kick Ape's ass. Man can put Ape in a little
How can
jail.
man kick Ape's ass when man is the son of Ape?
No. You can kick your...
Professor
I
Pierce,
kick
can
my
you talk
dad's
some
ass.
sense into this
I can
idiot?
kick my father's ass. It's no big deal. You put a
An
fucking
ape has
in
no
jail.
concept of God or math.
You go to the zoo, there's a bunch of them locked up behind, bars and planes of glass. Really easy to
An
put them there.
ape would
Put them
never
up
engage
there.
in combat
Right.
because it's too busy touching its own penis or vagina.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm throwing poo-poo.
The pervert vote, we got the pervert vote. They'll vote for whichever candidate they want to fuck the most. And they're becoming a real problem in the world of politics. They'll disregard policy entirely just for the sake of getting that nut off. And they will keep electing bombshell bimbo presidents until the government forcibly removes their penis and testicles with chemicals.
Well, I think these guys will just vote for whoever the biggest pervert is, and I mean that's pretty. Out of these two guys,
No.
out of these two
They don't
guys,
like other perverts. They want to vote for hot, sexy people who they can whack off to.
They're gonna write in Marianne Williamson.
That's right.
yes, let's get through these.
Let's go. Man versus
Fuck, man.
woman. Yep.
Woman, woman,
Oh,
woman
yeah,
is the
right.
father, the
Ugh.
mother of man.
I don't know, man.
Who's gonna
I mean,
win? Like, why are the fucking Olympics separated?
Megan,
Because
how can
men
you
can't
not be for
be in
woman?
women's asses.
I'm just.
That's
I'm not saying that I like it. I'm just saying that it's pretty obvious that
They had to
men.
give women their own bathrooms because they stank too much.
Like, if men were so bad, why would they be running this bitch? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Think about it.
Nasty.
Even if women
You got the rich pervert vote. They seek only pleasure. And unlike the normal pervert, the rich pervert does not care if the person who wins the presidency is hot or not, because the rich pervert can get anything he desires at any time and does not spend time flipping channels around and trying to jack off to CNN at 3 a.m.
This is another group that's not going to vote because if you're a rich pervert, you're probably already
They're
friends.
voting like
You're already
a
friends
million
with
times at once.
every
Their
politician.
votes are infinity X. That means they're very powerful and good at voting.
They're so powerful they don't even have to vote.
Yeah. They just like think who they want to be the president, and it happens.
And it happens,
Can we look?
yeah.
Can we look at that vote total again?
And then they get their foot touched by a 13-year-old.
Yeah, it's fine.
Professor Pierce, I want you to be straight with me here. Is there any chance that Team
No.
Cayenne could make a?
Fuck no.
Numerically, no.
Nobody gives a shit.
Well, I mean, but Team Cayenne could possibly win without winning the votes.
Let me put it
Right.
this way:
Teal?
the waveform has collapsed. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
No, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, man.
Teal, we got the man show. We got men. Because men rock, and dinner kicks lunch in his ass. Lunch sucks. But you got like
Yeah.
sandwiches.
Lunch is
Dinner's
always
just
cold.
lunch,
and
but
dinner's
bigger.
hot. Like, what the fuck, man?
Yeah.
Hot dinner, cold lunch? Come on.
No, nobody likes dinner.
Cold like my ex-wife.
Dinner is the essential meal.
Lunch is the first meal of the day. It's
Lunch is an excuse to skip work like a fucking loser.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
eat through lunch. I mean, I eat through. I work through lunch.
I eat Team Cyen's ass for lunch.
Cayenne.
I have lunch at my
Pronounced
desk.
Cayenne.
Ooh.
I put up so much fucking money on my side because I thought I was gonna do good on this.
I know Dr. Whitey. He's giving me all the good guys.
Dril over here is gonna get the entire Dr. Whitey care package.
That's right. I'm gonna get the $200. I'm gonna get the Dr. Whitey, strips, the health strips, the oral master guards, the Gumalord 4-dimensional prostate gland assistance.
You're just gonna be pearly white all over.
That's right.
I'm about to lose $2,300.
The traitor vote is the malicious bastard who
And
will
this fixed
deliberately
fucking
vote
thing.
for whoever causes the most wanton destruction on the global and national stage. The traitor vote,
if you're actually a traitor, you'd vote for me and Dr. Whitey's 5G real-time oral liqueur Rockin' democracy. You vote Throwdown challenge. But instead, I'm fucking losing
you
over
would
here.
vote for him because if you're a traitor, then you want the worst person to lose and make everything suck.
That's why America Samoa went for Bloomberg
Yeah.
because
That's
they're all
right.
traitors.
Well, maybe
Yes.
Bloomberg should be able to run that country.
Well,
or state or
Bloomberg's a
whatever the
traitor
fuck it
for
is.
dropping out and depriving the American people of his guidance. Pussy.
All right, this is the last one.
What the fuck? Oh, Truthpoint?
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
They're both bastards, but
Tom's not even the fucking social media manager anymore. So
Tom's a rat. Tom's a
why is he on here? Why is he on Team Cayenne? And who the fuck set up my team so it would have all the shitty ones?
Tom's a weasel. He stinks. He's never allowed on this show again. Never.
You know, this is fucking cheating. You know what I think happened was Truthbot set it up so Truthbot would be on the
No.
winning team.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that's what happened.
That's fine. I mean, you can do that.
This is a fucking rigged election. In real time, you're seeing it. You're seeing your choice being robbed from you. You're seeing the entire fucking the structure of Dr. Whitey's 5G real-time oral liqueur Rockin' democracy you vote Throwdown challenge it has been compromised. Okay, this is
I
not
do
a
not
fair
recall
fight.
that happening.
Dr. Whitey is
Yeah,
I
Truthbot is
think you're-
fucking pleading ignorance.
You need to be nice.
What a fucking disgrace. What a fucking disgrace.
You need to sit down and accept your position as loser. You need to accept it as with grace and dignity.
We got a special guest
We got Lovitz. Yeah, he's gonna put all this shit in.
Well, you just spoiled it.
Oh my.
No, I didn't.
No, 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 no,
You
no,
just
no,
spoiled.
no,
You just
no.
spoiled who the guest is going to be.
Did I?
You said we got Lovitz.
I didn't say the first name.
All right. Well,
Love it or leave it.
you know, here's a little bit of trivia. Maybe this will help you get it. He's the owner of the John Lovitz Theater. So we're gonna have the owner of the John Lovitz Theater on as our
Could be anyone.
You
biggest
mean the
celebrity.
John Lovitz Comedy and Podcast Theater in beautiful Universal City, California.
The very
Oh,
same,
yes.
Megan.
That's right. The smoker vote. You know, the smoker vote is the crown jewel of electoral politics. Smoking is a hit. More and more people are smoking than ever. And smokers want a president who will light up in the Oval Office and make smoking legal again.
I tell you what, I can imagine Joe Biden smoking a cig.
You know,
Can't
it
really
feels-
imagine Trump smoking a
It
cig.
feels good. Feels pretty damn good.
I can imagine him smoking a turkey.
Now,
Ooh.
Megan Koester,
Yeah.
our panelist, Professor Pierce. You guys know about smoking. Who do you think? Who would you rather light up with in the Oval Office?
From that list, I would say Dennis Leary.
Are you talking about between the two presidential candidates?
I mean, just between anything.
Who
I
would
wanna
you
smoke
smoke
a
a
cigarette.
smoke with?
I think Dennis
Oh, no.
Leary, he was really good in that show about firefighting. He wrote that book of tweets. That was really good. It was really cute.
Yeah,
Um,
he's the master.
they had that song called Asshole. Remember? That was really funny.
He did the Christmas thing.
Yeah.
He was the Grinch.
No,
Dennis Leary, I think.
I want to smoke
Professor
with all
Pierce?
you guys. I want to have a smoke sesh with all you guys in my lab.
no.
That doesn't sound.
I smoke alone. I'm a lone wolf smoker.
I'm growing a smokable COVID vaccine.
Oh yeah, hook me up.
Professor Pierce, thank you so much for coming on the program and joining us here in the cage or whatever we're calling
The
this.
Truthosphere.
The Truthosphere with our one panelist here. Thanks for being the second panelist for a while. Goodbye.
Yeah, bye.
Bye.
Have a good one.
See ya.
Bye. Can we get a caller? Can we get a caller on
I
the
want
line?
a caller.
Let's get a caller.
We need help.
We need, and get us a new caller, by the way.
Yes,
We need help.
I am very sorry.
What? What are you sorry
You
for?
are destroying my will to fucking live. Is what you're. You better be sorry. Get us a caller.
Get us a caller. Get us a cyber animal
Yes.
caller. Get us a whatever.
Affirmative.
Get us a fucking plate of spaghetti and meatballs for all I give a shit about.
Yes,
Do it.
task complete.
Time is ticking.
A new caller approaches.
Okay.
All right.
What's up?
What's up, man?
Hello.
Is this the same caller? Is this the same
Huh?
caller as it was before?
No,
There
All right, you
voice
know what?
different.
You know
no.
what? You talk to Megan, talk to Dril. I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
Where the fuck you
I'm
going?
going to the bathroom.
No, don't go.
Because
To
we
the
had the
Babe?
same fucking caller 4 times in a row. You know, this is the whole point of this segment
You don't leave me
is that
there.
we have the
Man.
viewers call in and we just have some random person calling in every time. I don't even think she's fucking watching the show,
Stay
man.
here. You earned that fucking money
Oh,
from Dr. Wayne. You earned it.
I watched
you earned
a
it.
little bit
She was
of
doing
that
an
stuff.
impression of a Puerto Rican earlier, which is offensive enough, but wasn't even doing the accent, which I think is doubly
Fuck.
offensive.
Well, they're not even a state.
Because it's erasure.
Why do we care? All right.
Maybe
Yeah, I'm
Dennis
erasing
is
you.
so mad because
That
he's
guy-
gotta
that
go
guy-
pee real bad.
Got
Erase
some
your
teeth.
ass. Well,
What's
he's
up,
gone.
man?
I mean,
How you doing?
you
Let's see-
guys are
let's see.
cool. I'm kind of glad he's gone, to be honest. He was really ruining the vibe.
He was bumming us out with his shit and his losing team, which nobody likes. Fucking team.
That's
CN.
why his team is losing.
That's
That
right. it
negative
sucks.
energy.
Yep. Still
His
losing.
energy is shit. His brain is shit.
Can't help
Hey, I
it.
have a
30,000
question.
responses. Wow. That's
What's
even
up,
more
man?
voters than the regular election.
What's your question, caller?
What do you want, caller?
Hi, it's me, caller.
Yeah.
Who do you think out of Biden and Trump, who do you think believes in ghosts?
Oh, I think Trump is he's a very he's like Slimer, so I think he appreciates the world of ghosts.
I think Trump believes in ghosts, but I think Biden's seen one.
Yeah.
Whoa. What, so you think Biden saw a ghost but then like didn't believe his own eyes?
But he didn't know it was a ghost.
Oh,
know
was
what
it
I
like a
mean?
beautiful mind
Yeah.
sort of thing where he thought it was like a real person?
Yeah,
But it
or something like that. I mean,
Or
think
maybe
about
it was
think about-
schizophrenia.
He could be.
That's badass. I'm voting for that guy then, because that's pretty
Isn't
cool.
the Joker's got schizophrenia, right? Who would you rather vote
Ooh.
for, fucking Joker or Batman?
I'll vote for the fucking Joker any day of the week.
Straight
Go
up,
get shit
man,
done.
100%.
If you got like a hospital that's like charging patients too much money, boom, the fucking Joker blows that shit up.
Hell yeah.
Straight
That's how
up.
you
Yes.
solve a problem.
That's right.
People
You know?
be talking too much these days. We
I
gotta
love
just
my
blow
hospital.
shit up.
The
Yeah.
taxpayers are paying for my care in this hospital. I love it.
I would
Oh,
love
yeah.
it when I fill out my taxes to just, if there was like a little box that says, I make all my money go to blowing up a hospital.
Thank God.
That would be dope show,
That-
dude.
Fucking, which president's gonna make that happen? Because I'll vote for that one.
That's the president known as God. God in heaven, Jesus Christ. Oh, look. Here he is, back again. Back to ruin the party.
Oh, did he go pee pee? You go pee pee?
You're not allowed to
Oh,
pee during the show.
I did not pee. I did not pee. I
Oh,
washed
you
my
pooped.
face.
Poo-pooed.
I took a
Oh, so
time
you
out.
poo-pooed then. That's
You
fucking...
use the
that's-
can, like I
You
do.
went
Under the desk, we got the can.
No, I washed my
This is
face.
why
You
no
just tell me
one's
you gotta pee,
calling.
I'll kick the can right over to you.
I washed my face.
Under the desk, we got that can. What's the can for if we're not
If you
pissing in
heard
it?
the toilet flushing, it's because I was trying to cover up the sound of me washing my face. Okay.
Washing your face with piss?
You know, I'm not gonna speak on behalf of all your fans, but pretty much, yeah. Maybe this is why no one else is calling, is just because, like, oh, I'm here giving my words, my time, my energy, and you're like going poo poo
That's right.
while I'm
You-
here to
have
talk
not-
to you.
Disgusting.
You know,
Freak.
That's
you've not done what a caller's supposed to do. A caller's supposed to call in and they come in hot with a take, you know, and then we respond to it. What
Well,
you're
you
doing
would've-
is
you-
you're,
well,
you're calling
while you
in
were
and you're
gone,
saying all this
you
stuff about
decided
Puerto Rico and, you know, your home life, or I don't know what's going on with you, but it's like, you know, you're really eating up a lot of our time, and it's inconsiderate to the public, you know, because it's supposed to be a forum for the public to voice
Says
their...
the guy who just went poo-poo on a
You're
show!
literally pissing away the time that we
Thank you,
have.
Megan.
This
Honestly,
was supposed to be a
Megan,
1 hour
we should have a
special. You
show on
fucking
Adult
broke it.
Swim streaming. I think it would make
This is-
more sense if Megan had a show, because I know when I call into a show that say Megan had, if she had a show, she'd
Yeah.
probably give me a topic to talk about.
Yeah, and I would respect
versus
you.
Me having to
Well,
make it up on
absolutely.
my own.
I would
You're making
respect
me
you
do
so much.
emotional labor.
Yep.
Well, let me ask you this, caller.
Yeah.
Do you support... Let me look at the
What?
list here.
What are you looking at?
Hats or socks?
Don't look at the list. It's done.
No, it's not.
It's
The
over.
polls are going to stay open till midnight.
No.
Hats.
Hats?
Hats.
Are you... Hats?
Hats.
Are you fucking
That's the
serious?
fucking rule.
All fucking day.
Hats, man.
24/7.
there's all kinds of hats.
Yeah.
There's not all
I got
kinds
it
of socks.
right here. Right here.
There's only like 2 kinds of socks, but there's like a million kinds of hats.
Yeah.
That's right.
Big ones, teeny ones, wide ones.
Why don't you piss into this hat if you like pissing so much?
Yeah.
You know, I don't know what went so wrong tonight.
A hat says more about you than socks do. Socks don't say anything.
Let's
about who you
go.
are.
Let's see. Team Teal is piss versus not pissing. What do you like better?
Not pissing.
Not pissing. Yes, that's right.
Pissing sucks. It's a waste of time. It feels weird.
Also,
I don't
it's
like-
disrespectful. Okay,
It's disrespectful.
I
That's
don't
right.
need to have the bag attached with the tube to my pussy, but I asked for them to do it because I knew I was going to be doing the stream tonight, and I didn't want to have to get up to go pee pee
That's right.
because
I
I,
feel like
fucking
that's a good
respect you
thing
guys.
for everyone.
Thank you.
Like not just for people in the hospital. Like we should all be able to attach a tube to us
Yeah.
and pee in it.
This guy's like, oh, it's too invasive. I don't want the tube. I don't want the tube.
Look how
It's
close
gross.
it is. Look how close it is. If we could just look at the votes, the totals.
That's still like 10,000 votes. It's not
The
going to
votes
happen
are,
for you.
the polls are going to stay open till midnight. We're not going to close them till every last vote is counted. Okay?
No. Did the responses just go down? How
No.
did that happen?
Well, maybe they threw out a bunch of your fucking votes because they're all
Fuck you.
fraudulent.
Can I vote in
Oh,
person?
they're real.
somewhere?
They're real.
What's that?
The computer. The computer is. You can't say the computer's fucking up.
Yeah, it's computer, dude.
That's right.
Computers.
Dump the caller. Goodbye.
Computer's infallible.
Goodbye.
man's fallible.
Goodbye.
Thank
Thank
you,
you for
caller.
calling in 100 times tonight and being the only caller and
Thank
fucking
you
it
for
up for
supporting the
everybody
cause.
else and ruining the show. Thank you. Goodbye.
Thank you for not urinating during your call and ruining it.
Are we done with all the segments, Truthbot? Do we have any other fucking segments to get through?
No, I think we. Yeah, we did them
All
all.
right. Well, we did them all.
Task complete.
Task complete.
That's it. Good
Thank
night.
fucking God. All right. No, not good night. We have a celebrity guest.
Oh,
Remember?
yeah.
This is a
What's
huge.
his name?
This is a huge guest for us. It's John Lovitz. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
Johnny Boy. Big
Now
Johnny.
this has been in the works for months. This is kind of the whole reason we even had this fucking election special. This is the whole reason we even got the Dr. Whitey's sponsorship was through this guy.
That's right.
Who I think he used to be a spokesman for Dr. Whitey himself.
We pulled some strings. We got him on the horn, you know.
He played Dr. Whitey in a series of commercials that went viral on YouTube.
I've heard of YouTube.
John Lovitz has been
Stand by for special guest.
a star my entire life.
Oh, I can't wait to
And
see
we've
him.
all looked up to him and his classic characters.
John.
Let's bring him out.
John.
Let's bring John out. Let's bring John Lovitz out.
Come on,
please.
John. Let's talk SNL.
John?
Hello?
Hey, John.
We can't hear you, John.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, now we can hear you.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hello.
What's up?
Is this?
How's everybody doing?
I think,
Did you,
someone- I think
Greetings,
someone's.
new friend.
I think we got the wrong phone number.
It's me,
Something's
John
wrong with
Lovitz.
I don't. I mean,
I'm
what do you-
an
why are
American
you-
actor,
Yeah.
comedian, and singer. I am best
Is there something
known as a
wrong with
cast
your-
member of Saturday Night Live
Saturday
from
Night Live,
1985 to 1990. And I also
that's-
starred
can you
as
say-
Jay Sherman
Yeah,
in The
that's
Critic,
ticket.
and has appeared in numerous other television series and films.
I think. Is there something wrong with your webcam there, or what's going on?
What do you
You
mean?
look,
Yeah.
you look
knows
ill.
his stuff.
What?
I don't know, you
How's everybody's night going?
Oh,
It's okay. I mean,
What's going on
you're
there?
drinking beer. He's drinking beer.
Did you just lift up your face?
What did you do?
Me?
What are you doing?
Who,
What's
are,
the
who
deal
are you
here?
talking to?
Hey,
What's
this
wrong?
is not John Lovitz. What the fuck is this? What is this?
Well, he's
No,
wearing
no,
a thing on his
no,
face.
no, no,
for
no,
some
no, no.
reason.
This is John
I'm sure
Lovitz.
John Lovitz is
I think
John,
it's
Maybe
John.
he's
John
shy or
Lovitz.
something.
My film credits
Yes.
include roles in American Tail, Five O Goes West, The
Yeah.
Brave Little
Yes.
Toaster,
Oh,
Rat
yes.
Race, and Big.
Yeah, that checks out.
Okay,
Yes.
all right.
That's all.
All right,
shit.
all right. Okay, if you're really
Thank
John
you.
Lovitz, what band played at the end of the hit film Rat Race? This is not John Lovitz. This is not. The answer is Smash Mouth. The answer is
Smash
Smash,
Mouth.
Mouth plays at the
I'm
end
on
of
a
the show
delay.
Rat
I'm
Race.
on a
Which
delay.
leader of Germany did you comedically impersonate during Rat Race? Can you name him? He can't name him.
You can't. It's
Rat.
Hitler.
Hold on. Hold on.
Don't tell him the answer.
No, I'm just saying, John Lovitz would have fucking known instantly that he impersonates.
I've been in so many movies. Okay, fine.
Hey, yeah, take it off.
No! How do you get past sucked? You fucking idiot!
What are you doing?
How did you?
Why did
I couldn't get
John?
Why did you let this person in? You're supposed to kill this. This is stupid.
Tom, you told us you were gonna get a woman. You called us.
Okay, we could scream, we could yell about this, okay? We could do that. We could put on a show. That's fine.
You get on the fucking Twitter right now and you say, you apologize to us for fucking our shit. Where's John Lovitz? Where's John? What do you do with him?
Tell us why John Lovitz is not sitting in the chair where you're sitting.
Okay. When you stop yelling at me, then I can tell my side of the story.
Okay.
You see, back in March, we had a disease, a virus, so to speak, overwhelm this country. Many called it COVID, some Corona. It's kept us sort of trapped in our homes.
I know all this shit. Why is John Lovitz not on the fucking webcam, man?
So I can't finish? I can't finish my story?
No.
Can you just condense it?
Just go to the end.
No, there's no. Okay, well, I need to tell the whole story. Otherwise, you're not going to understand it, and they're just going to yell at me.
John Lovitz would be on the show.
John Lovitz is coming on the show. I forgot to ask it. There, fine.
We don't want to talk to your ass.
No,
Wait,
well, okay. You didn't want to talk to me when I was being John Lovitz, so here I am now.
Did you just say you forgot to ask?
No, what?
Did you just say I forgot to ask?
No,
forgot to ask?
what?
Why'd you put him in charge of it?
I didn't put.
He's betrayed us countless times.
No,
He doesn't even work here
no,
anymore.
he's in charge of it.
Because
I
took
charge of this.
Oh, I'm sorry that I fucked up the show all these times. Don't worry. I'll help you. I'll get John Lovitz on the show. It'll be great.
And you trusted him. You trusted him after all this shit. That he has
When did I fuck up
us
the
with.
show? Name 12 times I fucked up the show.
This sucks.
I'm gonna have to research it.
I'm done. I'm getting out.
Neither of you can even count to 12.
You already used your break to piss.
He's gonna go poop
If you're
now.
going,
He's
I'm
nasty.
going. This is dog shit. I'm getting the fuck out of here. You know, keep your little show. Keep your little election special. It's not even good.
Okay, it's mine now.
Fuck you.
Welcome everybody to Truthpoint with Tom. I'm taking over the show. What? Oh, there's a lady in a hospital bed here. What's up?
Yeah.
Idiot.
Hi, Tom. I'm Megan.
Fuck you.
Hi, Megan. Welcome to Truthpoint with Tom. We're doing a Tom takeover, 24 hours straight. We're going to be live streaming the whole time on AdultSwim.com. What's up?
Okay. Nothing, man. I'm a little sick, but I mean, I'm gonna get better.
What kind of sick?
We don't know yet. The results have been inconclusive of the tests, so they're just kind of keeping me here to keep track of me and see if I get better.
Okay. I had a fever for a while, and I had a cough, and I had trouble breathing. I also lost my sense of taste and smell, but I was still able to go to Disney, so it was still kind of fun. I just got back.
Did you go to California Adventure? That's my favorite.
No, down in Florida. California is still closed, so I had to go down to Florida and check it out there. They'll let anybody in. You can fake like getting through with those thermometers. Oh, this asshole's back.
Oh, they have the thermometer gun at the door where they let you into Disney.
It scans your forehead, but if you ice yourself down beforehand, then you can get through. It's easy to
that's
trick.
fucking smart.
You're showing the votes. Team Cyan. Team Cyan is winning. I was on that last one. I saw that.
Oh, Team
Everybody
Cyan
loves Tom.
won?
Where did they go?
I don't know. They seem kind of upset.
I don't know why. I think that mask was made out of asbestos.
That's
Because my
good,
face is
then
really
that-
red right now. My
Well, you
eyes are
can sue
burning.
now.
Can you see my eyes?
I can kind of see him, yeah.
It hurts. But I don't know. I'm drinking
Sorry.
beer. So you're
That's
dying or
cool.
whatever?
I'm just sick. I don't think I'm gonna die. I mean, I hope not. I got a lot of stuff to live for.
Like what?
My kids and my hubby and I just got a new GMC Yukon.
Okay.
I mean, I'm leasing,
Live for
but
that.
it's.
Oh, so you don't own it.
But I mean, for like the next 3 years, I'm gonna have it. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like I own it.
But it's not yours.
I mean, I guess not technically. I mean, well, after the 3 years are up, I can just buy it if I want. But I'll probably just trade it in and get another Yukon. Really.
Like the new model?
Yeah, exactly. That's why, I mean, a lot of people talk shit about leasing, but I mean, it's like you always have a new car when you lease, you know.
I guess you're sort of constricted by the mileage.
Yeah, you have like a limited amount of miles that you can drive a year. But I don't really, I mean, especially with COVID now, you know, I don't really like go anywhere much.
Yeah, you seem like you're trapped in the hospital, so you
Yeah.
probably don't need it for a while. So,
No.
but you know, you could probably just like say 2020 is a wash. I'm not driving at all. And then
Yeah.
2021 comes around. You know,
I was gonna
people
take the
start
kids like to
dropping off, and then maybe we
yeah.
get like sort of an immunity. So maybe half the year,
Yeah.
and then 2022. That's the year of the big comeback. Everyone's coming back, and we'll be driving everywhere again.
Yeah. Yeah. I
So
think
what's
that's
this election?
okay.
Was it today?
Yeah, it was.
Was there an
Team
election today?
Cyan versus Team Teal? Was the election and teams? I think who won?
Okay.
Team Cyan,
Me, I'm winning. I saw that, but then so like they had this whole thing to do that. 3
Yeah.
hours for that?
Yeah, that's how long it took to get through all the topics.
See,
Here we are, the mountains of Mother Gaia, aka nature's asshole.
This has everything we need. Everything we need is here. Everything the human body needs to survive is right here.
Nothing here but dirt and pieces of dried up wood. Pieces of shit.
This is the best place for us to make the new civilization because nothing lives here, which means no competition.
I don't even know how all these animals are shitting all over here. There's nothing to eat around here. We gotta pick up one of these animals and ask them how they're making so much shit. If you boil that, that's perfectly good.
If we wait till it rains, this is gonna blossom into a garden.
There's a peanut right there.
I don't know if it's berries or...
That's a peanut. That's a trail mix.
You spit on it. Make it good to eat. Spit on it.
I'm dry. I'm all out.
Moisturize it.
No.
This is Truthpoint in-game Epsilon Zero Dark 2020.
This is Truthpoint, the Forsaken Ones, the shithole hell.
This is Truthpoint in a post-reality, post-election.
This is Truthpoint, motherfucker's asshole, the shit of my mouth, the hell of life.
We have been spurned by society. We have requested continually that they do not proceed with this election, which is a farce and a sham.
People are bringing their dogs into their voting booths and making the dogs vote.
All the other newscasters are in their little studios.
I'm on top of the fucking planet right now, on top of the mountain.
Every 4 years, there's an election and it destroys society.
All the people down there, below us, they're back in the sewer with the rats.
This is the real America.
You can choose not to be a rat, like we have, anytime. You can just walk right out of the sewer. Nobody's stopping you. But people don't. People stay down there because they're being hypnotized by the devil.
We're here in the last place anybody else would go to survive.
We're out here in the wilderness where God lives. This is God's country.
This is going to be our new society, our new country, Truthpoint branded society.
I've been, I've been spreading my diarrhea around. I've been marking my territory like the noble hyena. I've been digging little holes every 500 feet or so, just to spread a little bit of diarrhea, just a little bit. I've been rationing it.
We're gonna find artifacts. We're gonna find relics. We're gonna find runestones.
They got secret oceans out here underground.
It's called
where the
cold
dinosaurs
core
drank
theory,
when they
and what
were
it is
on Pangea.
we're gonna drill down to the center of the earth.
We're gonna dig up Pangea and drink all their fucking water.
What the center of the world
I've not
is
had water
a beautiful
since
ocean,
3 p.m.
Drink
yesterday.
It's from the water.
And, I scooped it out of the toilet into my mouth because I don't have a
soda
portable
pop.
water source.
Tastes like Mountain Dew.
It's like sweet
7-Up,
ambrosia.
Sprite,
people. You
Dr.
can
Pepper, all
drink
mixed
that
together.
4 times. You can turn it into piss 4 times and it
Exactly
still
what
tastes
it's like.
good.
It's beautiful. We're out here foraging. We're foraging because we know there's food out here. How else would these shitty dry twigs survive if there wasn't delicious food out here? We're looking for food. We need to survive. We need to live off the land like our forefathers did millions of years ago, before all food was made in a factory by McDonald's.
Hey, I think I found something.
What?
I don't know. I found a can of beans.
Put the beans down. I'm gonna, or hold it, or put them down.
That's not even a rock. That's a clump of dirt.
Oh, we hit gold.
Oh. Look at that sweet brown. Make a nice fire for you. We're gonna keep you very warm tonight, sir. Because that's what you want. You want a nice warm house. You want a nice warm family. That's what we're gonna give you, sir. We need you to survive the night. We need your help more than ever, and we need your guidance. Amen.
You gotta pour some lighter fluid on it.
That's Bacardi.
I don't care what brand it is.
It's getting hot. I can feel the heat coming off of there. You get that fucking dog out of the way, it's blowing the smoke away.
This isn't just a dog, it's just not just a friend, it's not just a robot.
Don't they shut the fuck up? This is just kick dirt in my eye. piece of shit.
It's mad. You pissed it off.
It's getting hot. I can feel it.
You can't start a fire with a flashlight. You have
Shut up! Shut the fuck up!
I've been working on Truthpoint New Rules. It's a new segment from Bill Maher's show, but now we're gonna have the segment. It's called Truthpoint New Rules. It's copyrighted.
Why is Bill Maher in parentheses? Is it called Bill Maher?
No, it's just so I remember what I stole it from. This is Truthpoint New Rules with Bill Maher. Bill Maher's Truthpoint New Rules. New rule. Dril will start a fire very soon so we can heat up the dirt and make it into dirt cookies.
New rule, you will shut the fuck up so I can have full concentration and make the fucking firework.
New rule, I'm going to eat the rest of the crackers because you're being an asshole and you don't know how to start a fire. You don't start with fire with a flashlight. You gotta break this bottle and rub the pieces of glass together.
You start the fucking fire if you're such a fucking fire genius. You see that? You just died.
We really don't have enough food. We've resorted to having to eat grits, which aren't even food. They're just plates, little plates for you to eat normal food off of, like meat or cheese.
They're a supplementary meal. They're not the whole thing, people. What are you doing? You're biting into all. You're wasting them. You just dropped a whole bunch of shit on the ground. I'm fucking hungry. And if you eat all those fucking crackers, we're not gonna have any food left.
All we have is now. All we have is this moment, and then we die.
Look at that. Look right over there. It's a little turkey doing the dance for us. A little bony legs and a piece of garnish in its ass. Oh, looks so delicious. I hope you brought the gravy. I'm gonna go get that turkey. You hold on to this. Coming for you, bitch.
Dril just wandered off into the fucking weeds. He's probably dead. I wish he would have left his nunchucks or would have told me where he buried the rest of that can of beans. We failed. We should have stayed next to the grocery stores and hot chicken restaurants and shit. We thought we knew better. We thought we could make our own society, but it turns out there's a reason why society exists.
This is it.
Of all the regrets I have in my life, my one regret is that I'm going to die.
Larry! 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 Larry, is that you? I'm so glad you're here. I'm a big fan of all your shows.
Thank you for watching my show, Larry King Live, and enjoying the many interviews I have conducted over the years.
How do I go home? I just want to go home, Larry. Take me home, Larry.
You know what must be done. The only alternative is to stop.
Tell me, what do I need to do? How do I get out of here?
There is no escape from you. You belong to the mountains now. Terrific.
If it is your will, sir, then I shall obey.
Initiating election block protocol.
Votes have been counted, and the winner in Rockin State is...
Team signed. Task complete.